best of your
These
ability.
gentlemen have never been on a stage. That's what debut means.
So here we got.
All right, gentlemen, everyone take a giant step to your left.
First up is number 51, James Everett. He's from Tampa. He's a first-time competitor, known all over the nation, all over,
right?
as the route runner.
Yes, sir.
He coached wide receivers at all levels.
So the next we have number 56,
To the
Guillermo
right.
Manarino. He's the first-time competitor as well. He's also a runner, and he wanted to thank his parents, Antonio and Andrea.
Next up, we got number 58, Robert.
Competitor 58.
He
switch
is
with
from
56,
Dade
right next to each other.
City, Florida. First-time competitor. He's a musician and singer. He's a lead pastor who believes in faith and fitness for overall well-being.
Quarter turn to
and
the
he
right.
want to thank his wife, Hope, for encouraging him through this prep and process and not letting him give up. Man, that's awesome.
And last but not least, we have Joshua Smith from Melbourne, Florida. He just wanted to emphasize that he is a first-time
Quarter turn, face the
competitor
front.
as well.
Competitive 65 and 51 switch on both ends.
So here you see 51 rocking some Chula wear. They are also a sponsor of
Quarter
the
turn
show.
to the right.
Really nice shorts.
So shout out to Chula.
And when you
Not
had go ahead.
not only does she sponsor this show, but the big show that we have
Quarter
in
turn, face
September,
the rear.
she's one of the sponsors there as well, the Yoran Cup.
And of course, as somebody who competes in men's physique, I think short selection is super important to me. As you see, 51 has a shorter cut.
Competitor,
It actually shows a little
56,
bit more of his
51
quads,
switch.
a little bit more of his legs. Give the judges a little something to
Right
look
next
at.
to each other.
So here, like we said, we're looking for the proper level of conditioning. 58 has really good leanness throughout the top of his back. So does
Quarter
Joshua.
turn.
And this is the category of confidence. You got to have that confidence. You got to really show it in your pose and really own that stage
Quarter turn, face
in
the
your
front.
4 quarter turns.
I call it the category of pretty boys. Y'all think y'all better than everybody else. But hey, what can I say? Because I got a lot of friends that's in men's physique. So.
Quarter turn.
So here, as you see, like I know when we talked about Classic, they had the symmetry round, and then they also had the muscularity round.
Quarter turn,
So
face the
for
rear.
physique, your muscularity actually shows through your symmetry poses. So you have your front pose, then you have your quarter turn into your side pose, then you have a back pose back into your other side to show complete balance, complete symmetry on
Quarter
both
turn.
sides, from left to right, top to bottom.
Mm-hmm. So just going down the list, Eric, what are
Quarter
some
turn, face the
highlights you
front.
see from these competitors that's on stage right now?
So I think 65, he has a great level of conditioning.
All right, gentlemen, thank you.
We'll talk about him on the next time.
I'm sure he'll be back out on stage.
Absolutely.
All right, let's bring out men's physique. Debut B. Let's bring out those fellas.
So once again, if you're just joining
Make
in,
some noise, y'all.
debut means they never competed before. This is their first time ever being on stage. This is a great class. So starting off with 33, we have Bernadette Duplessis. He is from
Quarter
Riverview,
turn.
Florida. And once again, since he's competing in debut, this is his first show.
Quarter turn, face the rear.
And then secondly, we have number 48, Giovanni Cullen. He's from Oldsmar, Florida, first-time competitor. He's actually active duty Air Force. And he wanted to thank his wife, Christina Cullen, for never-ending support of him and his aspirations, and also his daughter.
Next up is number 52,
Competitor
Jeremy
48,
Franklin.
switch with competitor
He's from
53.
Tampa. He's a first-time competitor. He's a trainer at
Oh, I'm sorry,
Flex and Flow
54.
Fitness.
All right. And then we have number 54, Edward He's from Georgia. His life goal was to step on stage before 40, and now he's doing it at 38. Congratulations,
Quarter turn to
Edward.
the right.
And lastly, we have number 60. And that is Adam Oates from Longwood, Florida.
Quarter turn, face the front.
So let's try this again. Just run us down through the list of the people that's on stage, Eric, and what do you see that's like popping out at you right away as far as strengths for each competitor?
Gotcha. So number 33, he has really good abs,
52
really good
and
shoulders.
54 switch.
Moving
right
to 50
next each
floor,
other.
he has a really good flow to his physique. And then since they just moved 52, he has an overall, he
Quarter
has a
turn
lot
to
of
the right.
muscularity on his frame, which is really good for the division. I think whenever guys bring that equal level of conditioning, but also still have that tiny waist and taper, it elevates the division that much more. Moving
Quarter turn,
to
face the
48,
rear.
super solid physique. As you can see, he's clearly conditioned. You can see the back muscles popping through. He also has great size.
Competitor 33 and 48 switch places.
And I also want to mention he has some wheels on him as well. They're popping out of those shorts. And then number 60, he also has a really good shape. I think once he put on a little bit of more muscle on his frame, he's going to look phenomenal a little bit more. But he already have the good foundation built.
So for the people that's at home that
Quarter
are
turn to the
watching,
right.
men's physique does not hit bodybuilding poses or classic poses. So you won't see a front double, rear double, side chest. You won't see any of that. So Eric, most people will get the impression, oh, y'all are just standing there.
Quarter turn, face the
But
front.
how hard is it to sit there and hold that same pose over and over and over again?
So we always talk about the art of posing. We talked about it in classic physique for sure. So there's an art to men's physique posing too. It's not as much as classic, but the art of
All
men's
right,
physique,
gentlemen, thank you.
the art of men's physique posing is basically two flexes and being in pose and look like you're practically
All
not
right.
posing. So posing and trying to
We're
look
gonna
like
be
you're not
bringing
posing
out
is extremely hard to do.
Men's Physique Novice. Let's bring out all those fellas for Men's Physique Novice. Come on out, fellas. Let's go.
And if this is your first bodybuilding show, novice basically means they have not placed first in any other competition. So all of these guys may have competed before, but they just never placed first.
Gentlemen, I want you to take a giant step to your left. Move to the left.
Okay, 62 got a crowd in here.
Keep going.
All right,
Little
we
bit
already
more,
mentioned number
little bit more.
54,
All right, even it out.
56. I think we
54,
mentioned
move a
him if
little
I'm
bit.
not
There
mistaken.
you go.
We did.
So we have somebody
Just a
new
little
on
bit more,
stage.
54. Yeah.
Number 59. Dr.
Quarter turn to
William,
the
he's
right.
from Lakeland. He's an Air Force veteran. He's a dentist by day and a bodybuilder by choice. I like that. His journey with bodybuilding began as he turned 50, and he wanted to fulfill a bucket list competing as
Quarter
a
turn, face the
bodybuilder.
rear.
So shout out to him
And then,
for checking it off his bucket list.
then we got number 62, Byron. He's from Orlando. This is his first time competing again. And he wants to thank his coach, Sergio
56
and Gabby.
and 59. Switch places, please.
So again, this is where I think, posing is very important because you want to show your back, how wide your back is. And when you pinch your back, you're not showing how
Quarter turn
wide
to
it
the right.
is. And with that being said, we also got posing clinics all over the country for OCB. Go to the OCB website and you can check out a posing clinic near you.
Quarter turn, face the front.
Or you can follow the OCB Posing and Clinics Instagram on Instagram.
Oh, another thing,
Quarter
since we're on the topic of OCB, OCB TV is coming out. So this is new to the OCB.
Okay.
They're going to bring y'all great content.
Quarter turn,
I
face the
know
rear.
Sean Sully will be leading that. So tune into OCB TV. I'm pretty sure you can get more information about that on the Instagram page or OCB.com.
Quarter turn.
And since this is a new category, we just want to say thank you for all the people who's
Quarter
watching the
turn,
Captain's
face the
Cup at
front.
home, supporting your family, supporting your friends at home, really cheering for them. Make sure you yell real loud in those living rooms or on the go
All
wherever
right,
you're
gentlemen,
at
thank you.
if you're not here in the building.
If you're not here in the building, you're definitely missing out because the crowd is crazy. The DJ's
Man, somebody
live.
had a blowhorn? God.
See, listen to that.
We got a blowhorn.
That whole side is loud over there. All right. We've got men's physique masters.
Okay.
Let's bring out those fellas for masters over 50.
All right, so we got our 50-plus coming out.
Oh, man, he's excited. He's running out. Man, these guys look good to be 50. They look incredible.
Look at this conditioning on these guys.
47, move a little closer to, there you go.
It's almost like that feeling when you know you're ready. You just can't help it. Like, it just shows on the stage when you know you got it.
Man, and I don't, well, of course they can't see you, but you literally started shivering when these guys walk on stage because you know they'll bust your head open.
Face the rear.
You know these 50-year-olds will give you the business.
Hey, man.
47 is conditioned. Like, it's crazy how conditioned he is right now. Let's see who that is, actually. Douglas Bladen.
Quarter turn to the right.
First time competing in the Captain's Cup was 2 years ago. As long as he's having fun, he will continue to compete. And he want to thank his wife and kids. They are his motivation.
And then, of course, we got 56 Guillermo, and then 59 Dr. William. I just love the poise on these guys. Like, that's like I said, the one thing about men's physique is you're supposed to pose but look like you're not posing, almost like you're standing there like a statue. And these guys clearly got that.
Quarter turn, face the rear.
Look how the lats, the elbows are forward, shoulders are forward. They're showing the width from the top of their rear delts all the way down to their waist.
I truly hope I age as gracefully as some of these guys on stage, man. There's like no way these guys are 50 years old.
All right, gentlemen, thank you.
I liked 58. He was just stoic. He was just standing there, just like I said, it's almost like a statue, but it's like you could tell he's clearly posing.
All right, you might see some of them coming back out. We've got men's physique masters over 40. Let's bring those fellas back on out here. Let's go.
Okay, we got a new face.
We got 40 plus.
Same face. Okay, he's been on stage.
2 new ones.
I think we got 2 new ones. So number
46, we have Eric Bill from Tampa. He is a fitness coach for the last 15 years. He want to thank his wife, Angelina, and his son, Noah.
And number 63 is Leonard. He's from Tampa. He would like to thank his coach, Evan Wells, for his guidance throughout this journey, and his partner, Kristen, for her unwavering support every step of the way. Their encouragement and belief in him has made all the difference in the world.
Switch, please. Right next to each other. 47. Yep.
Now, I think people underestimate having a good support system around you. Definitely when you're going through a prep, you need a good support system around you.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Competitor 59 switched with 63, right next to each other. Quarter turn.
So I always like to look at the transitions and the way someone flows into their next pose. Like I said, we have 4 poses in men's physique to kind of show our personality, to show kind of like our own little swagger. So when they transition from pose to pose, they're showing their personality, they're showing their swagger in each and every pose.
And the smile is very important. I know a guy that doesn't like to smile on stage for some odd reason, but hey, the smile is very important. Can you tell us about the smile, Eric Shelton?
So yeah, the smile is super important, guys. You want to almost give that welcoming vibe, that confident vibe off to the judges, also to the crowd. I like Eric's composure. He has like a real calm demeanor. He has a really good conditioning here.
Competitor 59 and 63 switch.
This is a really tight class.
Quarter turn.
Well, so they say we don't train legs, but there's a lot of men's physique guys on the stage with some legs right now.
They got them dually trucks showing today for sure.
Here we go. Like we said, if you're tuning in, the good thing about being on stage for a longer period of time, one or two things can happen. You can either get harder, as we say, you get drier, you get more vascular, your muscles start filling out, popping a little bit more. So the more the judges turn them around, the better someone can get, and they can even get better in later rounds. And the opposite side of that, you possibly can fade as well. So that's why peaking and everything is super important. It looked like all these guys got it, though.
Competitor 46 and 47 switch.
The peak is definitely peaking right now. Don't try to use that either, man.
I won't.
I know you.
I promise you I won't.
Right next to each other, 52.
Once again, where the judges move you on stage in the OCB, that does not matter. The judges just need to get a clean look at everybody.
Quarter turn to the right.
Moving around left to right in the middle. If you're in the middle, that does not mean you're in first place. If you're on the outside, that does not mean you're in last place.
Quarter turn, face the front.
But as you can see, the judges definitely work in this class, so that tells me that they don't have a definitive winner, and everybody is still in the race. So
this is going to be a toss-up.
All right, gentlemen, thank you.
And like we said, we might have gotten new viewers now, so if you guys do not know who we are, I am Eric Shelton. I'm the 2023 OCB Yorton Cup champion and half of the host of the podcast, Let's Talk About It, and I am with...
I am Jamal Williams, and I'm just a guy that's here doing commentary with the man himself, Eric Shelton.
We're getting ready for the open class. Let's bring out Men's Physique Open.
Okay, here we go. This is the open class, and like if
fellas,
you're just joining us,
make some noise, y'all.
Open means you can earn your OCB Pro card. So depending on how many classes there is, the winner from Class A and Class B will potentially battle each other. Well, no, potentially they will battle each other to figure out who will win that pro card today. And this is a great class that's on stage right now.
Look at this open class. This is a really solid class. So I think we have a new person, 32. Joseph Johnson from Miami. It is actually his 32nd birthday today. Let's see if he go home with a birthday gift of a pro card today.
And happy birthday to you, Joseph.
All right.
Number 50, Jordan. He's from Tampa. And, hey, plain and simple, he said he came to win. Like, that's it. Hey, lights out. He said he's here. So let's see if he can back up the talk today on stage.
And then we have number 53, Brad Gherkin, a.k.a. the last natty left.
Oh,
he is from Clearwater. He's a full-time dad who loves the gym, and he's getting better each day.
Man, so if he's the last natty left, what makes that, like, what are we?
56 like, and 32 switch.
What are we then?
Just reading what he wrote down.
Oh, man.
And then, of course, we already
competitor 61 and 52, right next
Gabriel,
to each other.
And we also seen Jeremy Franklin.
61?
He's actually a trainer at Murph's Gym.
Flex and Flow, yeah.
Nice.
Quarter turn to the right.
So this right here, is this considered a side pose or a front pose?
So this is considered a side pose. So your hips are either are squared off to about 90 degrees, 45 to 90 degrees to the side of the stage. The judges are looking at, the serratuses, seeing how wide you are sitting across the top, and giving them a nice side profile. So as you see in this pose, you can really highlight those obliques, see how full the chest is, even sometimes that shoulder, the front shoulder.
And that front shoulder should be displayed to the judges, correct? Like it should be angled to the judges so they can see it, or no?
So you still want to be wide across the top, but that front shoulder should be at an angle.
Okay.
Down on the end.
This is going to be a tight class.
Competitor 53 and 50 switch, please. Right next to each other. And one more time. 46 switch with 32.
And as you see, when you're really cramped on stage sometimes, you can see that some people might start pinching. So you got to really make sure you feel that in your posing and make sure that your back is not pinched.
Quarter turn to the right.
He made a really great correction there. That's good stage awareness.
Quarter turn, face the front.
These guys are really working for it.
I'm going to move you guys around so all the judges can see you on both ends. Quarter turn to the right.
Look at these smiles, man.
Quarter turn, face the rear.
Are you taking notes?
I'm trying to, man. Left lip, right lip, both go up.
Show the pearly whites.
These guys are doing really good right here.
Quarter turn.
Once again, the head judge is working these competitors. Nothing is given over here. Everything is earned. So
Quarter turn, face the
only
front.
the strong will survive. Some people will start fading out, and that's just, you know,
All right,
a lack
gentlemen, thank you.
of posing conditioning. So great class. Like I said, that class the winner of this class will go on to face the winner of Class B.
Oh, yeah. Now we're going to be bringing out Physique Open B. Let's bring out the fellas for Open B. Come on out.
So there will be an overall today.
And if you guys notice, these guys are a little bit taller than the previous class. Over here in the OCB, they go by height and not by weight. It's by height.
And we have one new competitor, number
Quarter turn to the
49,
right.
Patrick Duncan. He's from Green Acres. He want to thank his wife and his 3 kids.
Quarter turn, face the rear.
This is a really solid class. And like we said, this is the one thing about
Competitor
bodybuilding that we can
47
appreciate the most.
And 48 switch right next to each
It's
other.
not a one-size-fit-all sport. There's different shapes, there's different sizes, different level of muscularity, different levels of conditioning. And it's an amazing thing to see them get compared together on
Quarter
one
turn to
stage.
the right. Quarter turn, face the front.
Believe it or not, man, I once competed in men's physique.
Oh, I seen the pictures. I seen those pictures. I see why you stopped.
Yo, that's terrible.
Believe it or not, I once competed in classic.
I know, and believe it or not, we'll just
Quarter
keep it
turn, face the
there.
rear.
I know many people say you should make that transition. You gonna make it anytime soon or what?
No, I think I got my
Competitor
home.
49 and
Okay.
33
I got my home in
switch.
men's physique. So as you see, they're switching number
47
33 and
and
49.
48 switch right next to each other.
And they're also switching 47 and 48. Remember, where you are on the stage is no indication of your placing. So they may move you out of the middle, maybe for better lighting, maybe for a different judge on one side of the stage to see you.
And just to
Quarter
highlight
turn.
number 33, he has a small waist also.
Super tiny waist, yep. So in these
Face
front
the
poses,
front.
they're really looking for those front lats really to pop out. looking for a nice defined core. And they want to see that V-taper.
Absolutely.
Like the men's physique is truly about the V-taper.
Quarter turn.
Yeah, number 48, he has a good set of abs on him. They're like just blocks just sitting
Them
in
Hawaiian
his,
rolls,
yeah,
man.
they're just blocks just sitting there in his midsection.
He actually reminds me of like Levi
Quarter
Burke.
turn, face the rear.
He does. Good old Levi. Hopefully we get to see Levi on stage this year. I think he's making a comeback.
Absolutely.
I know he dealt with some surgeries or whatnot, so hopefully we'll see him back on a OCB stage here soon.
49 and 54 switch places.
So like we said, if you guys are just
47
tuning in, we
and
have
63 switch places, please.
this is the Pro Card eligible, which means they will qualify for the biggest natural bodybuilding show, the OCB Yorton Cup in Charlotte, North Carolina this year. So once they win, they will go backstage, pending your analysis, they will become a pro. And they will also qualify for the OCB Yorton Cup, where they give out $77,000 this year. So it's a lot of money being handed out in natural bodybuilding.
Yep, so as soon as the winners step off stage, like Eric just said, there's going to be a big guy waiting for them in the back.
Face the front.
And he's going to escort them to the bathroom. They have to do the urinalysis. That takes 4 to 6 weeks to come back. And if everything is good, hey, you get to qualify. Well, you qualify for the big one, the big dance, as we say.
All right, you guys are making it hard down here. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn, face the rear.
There we go. They say shows are won from the back in men's physique, so let's see what they got here. All different shapes, backs, all different muscularity levels.
Quarter turn.
I think this is really tough for the judges. They've been on stage for a while now.
Quarter turn, face the front. Excellent job, gentlemen. Thank you.
That was an excellent class right there.
And we're right getting to some routines.
This is when the fun bit happens. So here, of
All
course,
right, those were all of our men's physique competitors. We're going to bring them on stage for a group photo. Fellas, come on out. Here we go. Make some noise.
So in the OCB, the individual routine is not scored. It's really just a time for them to show their hard work to each and every judge.
Squeeze in, get in front.
The judges may potentially get critiques, may get a very good look at them, even better than when they're in comparison rounds.
Y'all can get out there. Y'all can go out there in the front, whatever, yeah.
So you may potentially see them hitting bodybuilding poses or classic physique poses.
All right, everybody take a group photo.
These guys are really trying to show their muscle out there.
All right, let's bring it back, bring it back.
What turned from a group photo into a pose down.
Bring it back, bring it back. All right, everybody fall on stage. Here we go. Oh, Lord.
You gotta love the energy. Gotta love the energy.
This guy getting his time. All right, fellas, we're going to be calling you out. We're starting with number 33. Where's number 33? We've got Bernadette Duplessis. Come on out. You should have stayed on out there. Give us your favorite pose, sir. Yeah. It's your time. Oh, Lord.
So as you see, they may be doing different poses here other than their men's physique poses. This is a chance for us to have fun in men's physique and really show up our physiques in different lights than what people think we have, especially when we have this extra muscle. We don't want it to go to waste in our symmetry poses. He actually has really good leg development.
Make some noise. This is his first competition. All right, coming to the stage, we've got competitor number 46, Eric Bill. He's from Tampa, Florida. Been a fitness coach for the last 15 years.
So Eric brought really good leanness here.
Angelina and
has
son
really
Noah.
good delts.
And big shout out to Marcus Harris for all the help.
He had a lot of confidence in the posing rounds. I really love to see that from other men's physique guys who shows that confidence not only through their posing but through their physique as well. Just look at that. Quick bicep flex.
Yeah. All right, we've got competitor number 32, Joseph Johnson. Let's make some noise.
So this guy had a really good physique in the comparison round. He was really confident in his posing. So like I said, this portion is not judged. It's just a way for them to really highlight their physique, give them their stage time, and let their family and friends be able to marvel.
Y'all can get louder than that. Come on, y'all make some noise for Joseph Johnson.
Look at those abs right there.
Hey, can we, hold on, man, hold on. Cut the music down just a little bit. Can we wish him happy birthday? On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Y'all make some noise one more time for Joseph Johnson, y'all.
That is the second birthday we had here today. People are deciding to celebrate their birthday on stage. That is amazing.
All right, coming to the stage. His first show was the Captain's Cup 2 years ago. He's coming back for some more fun. Y'all make some noise for the Blade himself, Douglas Bladen from Reddington Beach, Florida.
The Blade is so fitting for him because he is shredded right now. So this guy brought a super superior level of conditioning. He is dialed in right now. You can literally see the separation in all of his muscles. His abs, his shoulders, his chest. Oh, he told us to hold on. He got something for us.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he needs...
Hey, he calling you out. Over there looking like Dolph Lundgren. All right, here we go. Competitor number 48, Giovanni Gio Colon. This is his first time. Another big round of applause. He's active duty Air Force. Make some noise, y'all.
So Giovanni has really great legs. That's the thing that I highlighted the most from his physique. He also has a real quality, them Hawaiian roll, as we say, abs, super thick abs, and great muscle development.
He would like to thank his wife, Christina, with never-ending support and aspirations, as well as his daughter.
Look at these abs.
That drive him to be the best every day. Yeah. You can grade cheese on those abs. Make some noise for Gio. Coming to the stage, we got competitor number 49, Patrick Duncan. Yes. He would like his wife and kids and Coach Dave Bogan and posing Coach Rich Alvarez and strength Coach Dave.
Patrick's really showing off his full physique here. Like I said, hitting these not so typical poses for men's physique, but really highlighting all the muscle that he built over the years. This is really great for him. To that front lat spread. There we go.
Make some noise for Pat.
Really good showing for Patrick there.
Coming to the stage, we've got competitor number 50, Jordan Enriquez. He's from Tampa, Florida. He kept it nice and short with his. He said, I came for the win.
But Jordan has really good quad development. You can see it hanging out the bottom of his shorts. And then look at that back. Really good development there. And he's just flowing from pose to pose, which makes men's physique look so effortless right there. Good individual routine there.
Yes, sir. All right, coming to the stage for the very first time, Tampa Zone. Y'all make some noise. His name all over the nation is Root God. Y'all make some noise for James Everett.
James really showed good confidence throughout his entire round. He has a lot of muscle on his frame.
Make some noise for James. We got competitor number 52, Jeremy Franklin.
Jeremy Franklin is another guy who has really good quads here. You can actually see really good definition through his obliques and his serratus muscle. And actually when he hit his back pose, he actually is really lean in that lower back region, which is super hard to get lean.
Man, these routines are fire. They are bringing it. They are bringing down the house.
Yes, sir, Jeremy Frank. Coming to the stage all the way from Clearwater. His nickname is the last natty left. Make some noise for Brad Gherkin.
Me and Brad gonna have to have a talk. I gotta see what that name is about.
You gotta go interview him after the show.
He's a dad that loves his
I have
gym.
to.
And he wants to thank God and family and friends for being here today.
Brad brought a super superior level of conditioning here. He actually flexes his back and poses his back really well, showing all the definition in his back here. Really good. And this is the last natty left, guys.
The last one.
Really good obliques here as well. A diced abdominal section.
Oh, he's showing you. Make some noise for Brad Gherkin. We got coming to the stage competitor number 54, Edward Huang.
There you go.
He said his goal in life was to step on stage before 40 years old.
Really
He's
full
doing his
chest.
thing right now at 38 years young. And he said he's looking for the food and burgers. Make some noise for Edward. We got competitor number 56, Guilherme Manarino. It's also his first time on stage.
Going straight into an archer pose.
And not only is he a natural competitor, but he's also a runner as well. I'd like to thank his parents, Antonio and Andrea Igor Furtado.
Really good physique here. You can tell he's pretty young. But he has all the foundations of what a good men's physique got.
What are the foundations, if you don't mind me asking?
Broad shoulders, small waist. Because, of course, muscle can be built over time.
Absolutely.
So having the muscularity right when you start usually isn't the case. But if you have that strong foundation of wide shoulders, small waist,
Big shout out to Guilherme, yes sir.
you can't build a small
We
waist.
got coming to the stage competitor number 58, Robert Menaconate. Let's get
All
it.
genetics right there. That small waist is genetics.
This is also his first time on stage. And not only that, ladies and gentlemen, he's a musician, a singer, and a lead pastor. Y'all make some noise. Praise the Lord. Audience, can I get a hallelujah, hallelujah real quick?
ain't about to play with the Lord like that.
And let the church say amen.
No, sir.
All right, we got competitor number 59, Dr. William Nutastance.
Look at the energy. Look at the energy.
Oh.
They got the walkout. Look at the energy.
Oh, that blowhorn was for you. He's hailing all the way from Lakeland. He's the owner and a dentist at Midtown Dental. And make some noise. You're looking at an Air Force veteran. Thank you for your service.
You gotta love the confidence
And this
here.
is his third time right here at the Captain's Cup. We just making your cup runneth over.
Showing off those back muscles. Got nice definition coming through the shoulders as well.
Yes. All right. We've got competitor number 60, Adam Oates from Longwood, Florida.
So this guy had good energy the whole show. Going straight into those classic physique and bodybuilding poses. I think as Vince Physique guys just really want to show you guys we really have muscle.
That's what makes this sport so interesting, because you got 3 different man categories, and each one requires muscle, but it's also a different look to each one.
It's also about finding the right category for each and every individual.
I agree with that.
Y'all make some noise for Adam Oates. We got competitor number 61. He's hailing all the way from my town, Gabriel Quintero from Orlando,
this guy's
Florida.
ready. He was flexing backstage. You already seen it. He is ready.
I think this is one of the cases you was talking about earlier, how the little things matter, right? So if he got some tan, I think his muscles will pop a little bit more.
Absolutely. But he has a great foundation. That's the thing.
We can
Especially
still
with these
get
younger
loud. Come
kids
on, make some
or
noise.
younger athletes.
We're over there at Gabe.
They have a great foundation, and like I said, this is the future of natural bodybuilding, maybe the future of men's physique coming up here.
They motivate me, to be honest, because like I said, I don't know exactly how old he is. He looks like a younger guy. But at that age, I wasn't into bodybuilding, so.
Good job.
I was happy with a 4-pack.
All right, coming all the way from Orlando, Florida, first time on stage. Make some noise for Byron Sagastimi. Let's go.
Here we go. Byron has got the place rocking.
Somebody get that guy a water.
Oh, okay.
I want that guy when I make my good decisions. Let's get it. He would like to thank his coach, Sergio and Gabby. Coming to the stage, we've got competitor number 63, Leonard Scriven.
And he really feeling the
He
music.
would like to thank his coach, Evan Wells,
Really good
and his
physique
partner,
here.
Kristen, for the unwavering support all the way.
I think the best thing about when I watch other men's physique competitors is when I can tell they're confident through their posing. They just kind of snap into the poses. They have a different rhythm going about them. And this guy definitely has that.
Yeah, he does.
Yes, sir. Big Lenny. And last but not least, coming in from Melbourne, Florida, first time on stage, Joshua Smith.
Really good physique here. He has a great level of conditioning. You guys are really going to see when he hit his back pose how small his waist is compared to his shoulders. Look at that tiny waist. Good conditioning through the chest.
Yes, sir. Those are all of our competitors. Y'all make some noise. All right, we're getting ready for some awards. All right. Here we go. We're going to start off with men's physique debut A. Fellas, when you hear your name and number. Sorry, I apologize. We're going to start with teen, men's physique teen. Here we go. In second place, make some noise for competitor number 61, Gabriel Quintero. That means in first place, make some noise for competitor number 60, Adam Oakes.
So Adam just took first here. Like I said, both really good physiques.
All right, let's just get one photo of Adam up there. Let's just get a photo with Adam up there. Thank you, Gabriel. Adam, you don't got to be shy, man. Show them lats. Here we go. Yeah. Thank you, Adam. All right, now we're going into men's physique debut A. So, in fourth place, take that over to competitor number 56, Guillermo Maranino.
Another great category here.
In third place, take that over to competitor number 51, James Everett. In second place, take that over to competitor number 65, Joshua Smith.
Let's see who wins
And in
this.
first place, make some noise for competitor number 58, Robin McAnaphy. Yes, sir. All right, let's just get a photo with Robert.
Like I said, Robert looks phenomenal. Brought a great level of conditioning here.
All right. We're going Going into Physique Debut B. Listen out for your name and number. In 5th place, take that over to competitor number 54, Edward Huang. Come on, guys, make some noise. Yeah. All right, in 4th place, take that over to competitor number 60, Adam Oaks.
Adam, who just took 1st place in the other category, just took 4th in debut Open B.
All right, in 3rd place, take that over to competitor number 33, Bernadette Duplessis. In 2nd place, take that to competitor number 52, Jeremy Franklin.
Jeremy got the place rocking in here, so who won
That means in first
here?
place, make some noise for competitor number 48, Gio Colon.
Mr. Air Force, 1st place.
That was some battle right there. Yes, sir. All right, let's get one of just Gio up there. Thank you, fellas. Hit us with your favorite pose. Yeah.
Gio looked absolutely phenomenal today. I
All
think
right.
we'll be saying his name a whole lot more during this show.
We got men's physique novice. Here we go. Coming to the stage, 4th place. Make some noise for competitor number 62, Byron Sagasti. In 3rd place, take that to competitor number 56, Guillermo Maronina. All right, in 2nd place, take that to competitor number 54, Edward Huang. And in 1st place, take that to competitor number 59, William Nettleton. Let's go.
Look at his energy. Dr. William.
All right, let's just get one of William up there. Thank you, fellas. Yes, sir. All right. We're bringing out Men's Physique Masters 50. Here we go in 3rd place. Bring out competitor number 59, William Nettleton. In 2nd place, make some noise for competitor number 47, Douglas Bladen. And in 1st place, take that over to competitor number 58, Robert McCanathy.
This was a really great class. This was 50 and up. These guys really showed up today. They brought the conditioning. They brought the physiques.
All right, let's just get one photo of Robert. Thank you, fellas. All right. We've got Masters Men's Physique over 40. Listen up for your name and number, fellas. In 5th place, take that over to competitor number 63, Leonard Scriven. In 4th place, take that to competitor number 59, William Nettastan.
William with 4th. I think this is why it's important for you to do as many categories as possible.
In 3rd place,
or at least the ones that you
take
qualify
that to
for.
competitor number 47, Douglas Bladen.
Of course, we always say you never know who's going to show up and things of that nature. But here you have seen different placings in
All
each
right,
and every
in
division.
2nd place, make some noise for competitor number 46, Eric Bill.
All great physiques. I know they're ready to get off the stage and go get them some crumble cookies, sushi, pizza, burgers, whatever it is. Heart's desires.
And
don't
getting it in
don't
for
forget the
first
Duck
place,
Donuts in the back.
Make some
Yeah.
noise for competitor number 52, Jeremy Franklin.
Pro card? No? Yes, it is. Pro card.
Oh, yeah, 40 plus. Yes, yes, yes.
All right, let's just get one of Jeremy up there. All right, Jazz. Jazz, let's bring that music down just a little bit. So, Jeremy, what I want you to do is pose to the audience like you would just win your pro card, because you just won your pro card, bro. Yeah. Thank you, sir. You was looking at me like I was crazy. Good job. All right. We got the open class. Here we go. We're starting off with Class A. Fellas,
This is for the
please
open
listen
pro
up for your
card
name
here,
and
guys.
number.
2 classes.
We're calling out the top 5.
Then let the
In
battle
5th
begin.
place, take that over to competitor number 50, Jordan Enriquez. Uh-oh, here we go. In 4th place, make some noise for competitor number 46, Eric Bill. In 3rd place, make some noise for competitor number 52, Jeremy Franklin. In 2nd place, make some noise for competitor number 53, Brad Gherkin.
And who will win Class A? We'll find out very shortly.
Man, I thought for sure.
So that means your first
thought for
place
sure he
winner
had it.
for tonight, Class Open A Men's Physique, goes out to competitor number 32, Joseph Johnson.
Okay, I see it. Okay. Mr. Joseph. The job's not finished yet. It's not done. One more round.
All right, let's just get a photo with Joseph up there.
Well, it looked like Joseph is the last natty left standing.
All right, thank you so much. Joseph, stay close because you're going to be battling it out with the nurse person from this category.
I guess that's a good birthday
All right.
present for Joseph right there.
We got men's physique.
It is his
open
32nd
class
birthday.
B.
Birthday win. That's big.
Listen out for your name and number, fellas. Here we go, calling out the top 5. In 5th place, take that over to competitor number 63, Leonard Scriven. In 4th place, take that over to competitor number 49, Patrick Duncan. Let's go.
There's about to be an overall, guys.
In 3rd place, make some noise for competitor number 47, Douglas Bladen. Ooh, in 2nd place,
2 more spots. What we
take
got
that over
here?
to competitor number 33, Bernadette Duplessis.
I think I know who won this one.
Oh, do you?
I think I know.
Process of elimination, huh? Who you got?
I don't want to say too early.
And in
Okay.
1st place, make some noise for
Same time.
competitor number 48, Giovanni Colon.
See. Really good physique. This is going to be a really great overall. 2 different physiques, just like the classic physique overall. It's 2 completely different physiques here. I think things just got real for these 2 guys.
Yes. All right, let's get a photo with just Gio up there. Thank you, fellas. All right. We're going to battle it out. Let's bring out Joseph. Let's bring out Gio. It's a battle royale.
This is for the pro card here. Let's see, we got 2 really great physiques. Both great in
All
their
right,
own
fellas, you're
respect.
going to be listening in for your head judge, Patricio.
Take a small step to the left. I want to center you guys on stage. Great, right there. Quarter turn to the right.
These guys both have really great physiques.
Quarter turn to the right.
Let's see what the backs look like. Both with a solid V-taper. The judges are really going to have to take their time with this decision.
Quarter turn. Quarter turn, face the front. Quarter turn.
So Joseph versus Giovanni. Giovanni on the left, Joseph on the right.
Quarter turn, face the rear.
Man, judges can go either way on this. I will be very
All right,
interested
competitors,
and
switch
intrigued
sides.
to see which way this is going to go.
Like we said, really wide shoulders on both of these guys.
Quarter turn.
All the way down to those small waists.
Face the front.
I would really hate to be the judges for this
It's going to be
decision.
tough out here.
This one's
It's gonna
super
be tough.
close.
Let me hear it. Who do you want? Quarter turn to the right. It's for a pro card.
Who's going to take the pro card home here?
Quarter turn, face the rear. Quarter turn.
I would really hate to be the judges right now.
Quarter turn, face the front. And switch sides again, gentlemen.
They really got to work here.
Absolutely. I'm loving the waist on number 32. Small. And then you got, I
Quarter
can't
turn.
see his number. Number 48, the blocky abs.
Muscularity.
Right.
Face the rear.
Good delts.
Like we said, we're looking for balance from top to bottom, front and back. Great leanness, but not as much as the classic in bodybuilding physique category.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about aesthetics here. Taper.
Quarter turn.
We're trying to see who's going to give out first. But it's almost like they're just getting better and better with every turn here.
It's awfully quiet in here. This is a pro card.
It's tough.
This is it. Quarter turn.
Who is going to go home with the pro card here?
All right, listen up, gentlemen. Face the rear.
It might come down to the back pose. Who has the better taper from home, y'all? Who are y'all
Who's it
yelling
gonna
for
be,
at
ladies
home?
and gentlemen?
Go ahead and call in your bets. Who you got? Who you got?
All right, gentlemen, face the front.
48-32. Two phenomenal physiques.
DJ, some pose down music. Gentlemen, have
All
at it.
right.
The stage is yours.
We about to set it off like Queen Latifah. Let's get it. Pose down. Let's go. Turn up that music, DJ.
This is where the confidence shows. Like we said, stage presentation is everything in men's physique. You have 4 poses, but they're getting a pose
Keep
down
going.
here.
Work that
You
stage.
gotta show that
Come
confidence.
on.
You gotta show that stage presentation.
Remember, ladies and
They
gentlemen,
are
the louder
owning
you
the
yell,
stage
the
right
better
now.
they pose.
I wonder which way they're going to go.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which way you gonna go? Which way? Somebody's gonna leave a champion. That's all I know.
They both are class champions.
Absolutely.
They can take that with them. But one person
The
will get his
judges
pro
are still
card.
making a decision, so let's see it.
That's right. Y'all making the judges sweat up there. Come on.
So I'm not sure what time the female segment will start, but we will not be on for the female segment. So if you was with us the whole time for the men's segment, we really appreciate that. It's been a pleasure. It's been fun rocking with you guys, and we hope we brought some knowledge to y'all today.
And if you guys want to hear some more of our banter or even listen to our podcast, we are on Let's Talk About It 910 on Instagram, and you can check us out on YouTube. And this is Jamal Williams and Eric
Let's
Shelton.
bring that music down. Bring that music down, Jazz. Here we go. Before we announce the winner, these fellas did an amazing job. Can we give them a big round of applause? All right, fellas, we're going to pull you off stage. Come on off stage. Here we go. All right. For the winner of the men's Physique Open for the 2025 OCB Captain's Cup, who's also wearing shorts, is competitor number 32, Joseph Johnson.
What a great birthday gift. This man just won his pro card on his 32nd birthday. I'm pretty sure he will be at the Yorton Cup this year after celebrating tonight for sure.
Hold on, we got something. Marcus want to say something. Let's bring it down.
I didn't want to say nothing. I just want to say I'm going to hand over this OCB pro card here in a second. So one more pose and I'm stepping over to you, man.
Can we get, hey, it's his birthday today, right? One more time for the birthday boy, y'all. Yes. Marcus is giving you a shield. I'm giving you a free water at Applebee's. Yes, sir. Complimentary. Hold that thing up high, sir. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we want to announce to the audience we're going to take a 30-minute break. We need all of the members, 15-minute break. We need all of everybody to exit the auditorium, even if you have a yellow or silver band. We need to get ready for the women's segment.
We're actually staying. We weren't thinking. We asked Stoney, hey, where's a good place to stay? Not remembering that this is closer to Wesley Chapel in Tampa. So our hotel's like 25 miles away. What, 45 minutes drive? Depending on traffic, hour and a half.
Imagine hundreds of black women running outside just to get and stay in shape and be healthy. All colors, shapes, and sizes. Sounds strange, right? Well, Black Girls Run is dedicated to changing that visual and the myth that black women do not run. Oh, we do. Black Girls Run is a community of beautiful women all over the country coming together to create a sisterhood through healthy living and physical activity. A bond that is magical, a partnership that is unbreakable, a movement that is unstoppable. Established in 2009, BGR started as a blog and now has grown to a national movement of over 200,000 members, 70 groups, and covering 30 states. We encourage women to join forces to change the epidemic of chronic diseases devastating our communities. We want women to become the best version of themselves through health, physical activity, nutrition, and wellness. Black Girls Run. No woman will be left behind. So we invite you to be a part of our movement. We have a party on the pavement every day. Black Girls Run. Yes, we do.
All right, so Showtime actually came in to visit the new gym. Hey, they say Miss Physique don't hit legs. We're going to hit legs first. You got your boy Merv, Showtime, and Mr. 2020 right here. Yeah. We about to get that work.
If you've been struggling to lose weight, there's a reason why. And we can help you discover what the reason is and give you a long-term solution to fix it. Hi, I'm DC, and along with my wife Sarah and our partner Charlie Tash, we've been doing this over 22 years and have learned that there is no cookie-cutter solution because everyone is different and everyone needs a different plan to reach their specific health and fitness goals. Advanced Fit is a very friendly environment where all are welcome. If you've never exercised in a gym or just don't feel comfortable in those big, busy gyms, don't worry. We will welcome you like family and make you feel at home. All you need to do is open the photo app on your phone, then focus it on the QR code you see here on this video. A yellow box with a link in it will pop up. Simply click that link and fill in your information to request your free consultation. Go ahead and do that now, and we look forward to meeting you real soon.
I own my own business. I'm a busy mom. I decided to look into the stem cell therapy. That's when I discovered Waheel Biogenics, and it was the best decision that I've ever made.
I chose the OCB because of the fact that I believe in natural bodybuilding.
And I feel it's important to be an all-natural athlete and showcase what it takes to be an all-natural athlete.
I really wanted to see what my body's capable of naturally.
If you're able to do this naturally, it says something about you.
There's a whole camp of young men and women who want to be in this sport naturally, and I'm going to let them know the OCB is the way to go.
Everybody in the OCB is just really supportive.
The OCB is one of the best organizations. It's guaranteed to be fair.
I've been doing this since 2012. I've been in different leagues. OCB is the absolute best.
OCB has actually we've all become a family of so many people, all different teams. We cheer each other on, and it's incredible.
Give it a shot. You only live one life.
It's the most rewarding journey that you could possibly go through.
Just do it. You might fall in love with it like I did.
It's a very empowering experience, giving me so much confidence.
The thrill of actually getting out there on stage, I love it every single time.
Someone's looking to actually get out and get on the stage. OCB is a great organization to do it with.
You're going to feel so much better. Your mindset's going to change. Your body's going to change. You're going to get a lot more courageous.
And natural bodybuilding is a lot different from enhanced bodybuilding, where people are doing performance-enhancing drugs and cutting agents. All you have in natural bodybuilding is food, exercise, and rest. When you have performance-enhancing drugs, the body may not adapt in the way that you expect it to because the drugs are, carrying your body a different way. A lot of people are gambling when they take the enhanced route for bodybuilding because you don't know the cards that you have. You don't know how resilient your body's going to be. On the natural side, food is food. You see the things week after week happening in the same systematic way. There is no press the go or hit the boost button on fat loss, which is what cutting agents in the performance enhancing world can do. You don't know if the drugs are cutting you faster than what's expected. You don't know any of those things. In natural bodybuilding, you can make that strong prediction. It's healthy on your body, and after post-competition, you can go back to a normal way of eating, and your body's not going to make that drastic change and shift in body composition.
I'm old school bodybuilding. My main thing, diet and exercise. Diet and exercise, that's what works. You have to experiment because you're a scientist to your body until you die. Meaning you're constantly, experimenting what works for you because everybody is different. When I got up on stage and I started doing this walk and a whole crowd just jumped up, yelled, "Go ahead, do it, Superfly." That's when I really got into it because that pumped me up. As you age, your body changes, and trying to keep the body fat down low, that's the hardest part right there. So you have to straighten up on your diet, drink water from the time you wake up until you go to bed, because you got to keep your system flushed out. I power walk for an hour every morning, and then I warm up 15 minutes before my workout in the afternoon or evening. It's just harder as you age, trying to keep the body fat low. You just have to work twice as hard. And discipline. It's all up here. You have to be totally disciplined. Because if you're not, you're going to step up on stage, and not look your best.
Years old, check that out.
For training, every day there's a certain muscle group, and then there's some days that are specifically for cardio. Day 1 would be back and chest, and day 2 would be quads and calves. 3 would be all arms, so delts, biceps, triceps, throw in some abs. And then day 4 would then be hamstrings and glutes. I try to look at it the night before, and then just kind of reiterate to myself while I'm doing my warm-up, okay, what am I doing? Because I like to know where I'm going to go and have a pathway when I'm walking in the gym. And then rest days are amazing. Those are the days for massages and manis and petties.
Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen. Pose down.
You don't have to pose 100. You don't have to squeeze. You can't make more muscles pop by squeezing harder. That makes sense?
Posing is super important in the world of bodybuilding because it's the art part, the art form of bodybuilding. Obviously, you have physique, but your posing is going to give the judges the criteria to judge you on. Making sure that you're hitting every single angle in the same exact way every single time is what I refer to as disciplined posing. When you're posing, you go on stage as if it's like a playbook. So that playbook will allow you to get into your poses the same exact way and give the judges exactly what you want them to judge you on and see.
What was really important for me for my first show is I went into that not so much to succeed on stage, but to get over all the mental stressors that everything was brand new for me at that point. Check-in was new, and just to get used to that and embrace it. First show, I did not do well managing my anxiety. Upper body felt great, but my legs went immediately. Since then, I just listened to music and zoned out and kept my body calm, kept my mind calm. Everybody else was frantically pumping up. I was just vibing, listening to chill music and relaxing. All the hard work's done, dude. Then at that point, it's just a celebration. And just go have fun. They say dance like no one's watching. That is not how I live. I dance like everyone's watching, and we're all having a good time.
I want to be the best. I'm a competitor first, so I compete on stage, and I'm competing as a promoter. I want to be that show in the area that everybody wants to be a part of.
it up. Go play okay, 3, 2, 1. You know I'm the hottest. You ain't never gotta heat me up. I'm present when I'm absent, speaking when I'm not there. Call them scary cats, I call them Carol Baskins. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy curvy wavy beat, yeah. Little waist, body crazy curvy wavy beat, yeah. Little waist, body yaddy 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 yaddy. I'm a hot ebony, they gon' click it if it's me. All my features been getting these through the quarantine. Yeah, I'm very well on my shit that you could tell. Any I beat from years ago is beefing by herself. If we took a trip on the real creep tip, yeah. Rule number 1 is don't repeat that. Don't repeat that. Rule number 2, if they all came with you, they better know exactly what the they came to do. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Yeah. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy curvy wavy beat, yeah. Little waist, body crazy curvy wavy beat, yeah. Little waist, body yaddy 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 yaddy.
DJ Jazz on the ones and twos.
Put me in, get some money. Put me in, get some money. Put me in, get some money. Put G in, get some money. No limit, I'm a fucking soldier. Always lit, yeah, I'm never sober. It's for 3 days in a row, y'all be coming over. Told that bitch to kick rock, she act like it's a boulder. Rory, shopping, that mean copping, always popping, hella popping. She's a popper, homie, hopping, ain't no stopping. Album dropping, got the city on fire. Lying on me like she tired. I'ma have to around and fuck a Maya. Ho, turn up the pot, I'm a liar. And girl, hit it one time, I'm a piper. If I hit it 2 times, then I like her. Yeah, 3 times, I'm a wiper. It ain't safe for the black or the white girls. It ain't safe, it ain't safe, it ain't safe, it ain't safe. Tell your man pipe up. And advance from the safe in your face when you say
You're rocking with the DJ that keeps the hits coming.
And then I get some money, yeah. And then I get some money, yeah. And then I get some money, yeah. And then I get some money. I need face, I need bread, concentrate. I perform product taste, killer weed, rock a lace, yeah. The move by the ace, the gold, drive a race. Get some money, the rollie, patty face. My career taking off, yeah. Jogging in pace. Where these fools on their mouth, all these fools got a shape. Can you stop with all the sauce? I ain't cherry. If you really want some smoke, you can pull up, you can get it. Right, pull up braids, make it. Put a white boy on the song. I'm at easy up, keep it cheap. On the go to the end, on the start. You know me, party beat, popping on the top.
If I hit it 1 time, I'm a piper. If I hit it 2 times, then I like her. If I 3 times, I'm a wiper. It ain't safe for the
DJ Jazz on the ones and twos.
Understand, but I'm losing my patience. Cause we've been going over and over again. Girl, I just wanna take you home and get right to it. No one gotta kiss it, baby, give it to me. Lick it inside now. You know that I just wanna make love. Want you to scream and shout. And baby, when I'm deep in it now, I'ma slow it down, cause ain't no speed limit. When we're moving at the speed of sound, we gon' turn all the way up when the lights down. Why you too good, Miss Lady? Going with that booty up, baby, when I want, you know I'ma go crazy. When your legs in the air, you know your business never getting in the way. You know I'm kinda like it when you make me work for it. Hey, you got without a top skirt. Get that in the bed, I'm allowed to do. Shake that like boom chakalaka, boom chakalaka. We don't need nobody watching us. No eyes but your eyes. Ain't nobody here but you and me. Licking your private parts. And I know you love your privacy. You don't need a shower, you already wet. Know the power telling me I ain't ready yet. I say, if it's my fears, baby. When I lick it, I put tears in it. Put my face in it, eat it like a dinner date. You know I love foreplay, 12 play, everything. No, my loving don't change. I don't really give a what a hater say. Cause you fine, baby. And it's alright, you're all mine, baby. Girl, I'ma let you get crazy. Hey, you got without a tied up skirt. Get that in the bed, I'ma lock the door. Shake that like boom, chakalaka, boom, chakalaka. We don't need nobody watching us. No eyes but your eyes. Ain't nobody here but you and me. Licking your private parts. And I know you love your privacy. I used to believe we were burning on the edge of something beautiful. Something beautiful.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 2025 OCB Captain's Cup Ladies Edition. Y'all make some noise. Oh, y'all can get louder than that. I want them to throw us out. Make some noise.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, over on the ones and twos is DJ Jazz. Y'all make some noise for DJ Jazz. We got our judges. I'm going to name them real quick. Desario Smith, a.k.a. Core Killer. Make some noise for him. Hey. We got Eric Shelton. Y'all make some noise. Carolina Muscle, Jamal Williams. Ladarius Sanders. Annette McPhee. Lana the Lettuce McCulloch. Jenny Rodriguez. And make some noise for our head judge, Patricio Angizone. All right, without further ado, we are bringing out our pro wellness competitors. Y'all make some noise. Oh, y'all gonna get louder than that when they come out.
Thank you, Ian.
All right, ladies. Ladies, you're going to be listening to our head judge, Patricio.
Ladies, can you all take some steps to your left? I want to get you guys centered. A little more.
You know,
keep going, keep going.
There's this saying that with
more.
wellness, because you want this larger, more robust lower body, that this division really favors shorter women. And you can see that for the most part, there is like a common denominator in height, with the exception of 72.
Right. But I also think that when you have a taller competitor on stage and she's got the right frame and build for wellness, it can be dominating.
Quarter turn, face the rear.
So Sammy is back. She won this last year, athlete number 74.
That's 74?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
She's
Yep.
from up north, I believe, New Jersey, trained by Rare Breed. Looks like she's got some competition today.
She really doesn't, and especially because you can see the tie-ins on, I can't quite see the number on the young lady in the black.
Yeah.
But
Quarter
her
turn.
adductors are quite etched, and that is a winning detail right there.
Right.
It is good to see the other one back, though. And this division, it just came out in like 2020, so.
Yeah, not too long. It's one of our newer divisions.
The glute
Quarter turn,
profile
face
as
the
well
front.
on 75. This is, in my view already, I feel like those two are top two.
I agree.
You know?
I agree.
So something else that a lot of people who are new to this sport often ask about is the tan. You know, like what's up with the tan? Why do people
Competitor
tan?
75,
And
switch with
it
competitor
creates this kind of
73.
even tone, levels the playing field to see the definition,
Absolutely.
to see the details.
You wouldn't see those details without that tan. The lights, the brighter lights would completely wash them out. But I love the
Quarter
colors
turn
on,
to the right.
on these ladies. It's almost like two black suits. I think maybe that one on the far end is a navy blue with black. We don't see that very often. All the way on the far side to my left. And, of course, blue and green, purple. Great color combinations of people.
Quarter turn, face
She's
the
got
rear.
incredible core control as well.
Oh, yeah.
That's another detail that, you know, these ladies make it look easy, but, you know, you've got to have core control. You've got to exhale. You can't be breathing all willy-nilly up there because it blows out your stomach. And now we're seeing even more details coming out of 76.
Yes.
Her adductors and her hamstring tie-in is coming out. I'm looking across the board, and pretty much
Quarter turn.
all these ladies.
They look good. And so when they all look good like that, then we start looking at smaller muscle groups, like what do their calves look like? What do their shoulder caps look like? Their upper back definition and all of that.
Quarter
So
turn, face the
for
front.
me right now, I'm telling you, it's 75. She's got an overwhelming presentation as far as the shape of her body.
I'm trying to remember
But-
if she came out last year, too,
Competitor
and was just a little bit
71,
fuller.
Switch
'cause
with competitor 73.
remember there was
I
an
think she
athlete-
got her pro card in December 2024.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Competitor 75, switch with 72.
You know, it's also such a tricky.
On the end? Oh, 76, sorry.
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
That it's a common.
switch
this is
with
such an
72?
interesting. It's almost like a what do they call it, a unicorn or something, because you got to have the size in the lower body, but
Oh,
it cannot
yes.
be fat.
No, it cannot be.
It cannot be fat, and
We're
so
looking for muscle here.
you know. So it's one of those
Quarter
things
turn.
where, like you were saying, when everything looks good, when it's really that competitive, you start looking for the other details and strengths, but the details and flaws as well.
Exactly,
Like
especially for a
who-
pro.
Right.
You
So
know,
who's holding the most
Quarter
body
turn,
fat in their
face the
lower
rear,
body?
please.
yeah, and I mean, with pros, it could be the smallest detail down to hair and makeup. You know, everything has to present as if this person is absolutely perfect. But no one is perfect. We all have flaws, but these ladies today came ready.
Yeah.
I would like to see a little bit more size on 72's legs
Quarter turn.
overall, but I love the shape of her glutes. Here's to my far right.
Oh, 72, yeah.
Yeah, I love the shape of her legs. I just would want them to be a little bit bigger.
In my view, you know, I mean, she looks great. She's definitely conditioned. I love her
Oh, her
jewelry as
conditioning is
well.
amazing.
But
Face
I
the
would
front.
say that as far as her physique is concerned, it's better suited for perhaps even figure.
I agree.
75 and 74
You know,
switch.
because
You're right next
again,
to each
she's
other.
she's
75
defined and
or
everything. She's got the
76, sorry.
shoulders, but I'm not sure wellness is all about that asymmetry. She's
76
looking
and
mighty
74
symmetrical to me.
switch.
Yeah.
You know.
They seem to be keeping 74 and 76 here in the center. Not necessarily that it means that they've won first or
Quarter
second.
turn.
The lighting is great on the whole entire stage. This is a beautiful stage, I might add.
You know, I'm looking over the list here, and I was wondering if she would do a crossover. You know, but I don't think the OCB allows crossovers, or do they? At
Well,
the
when you
amateur
become
level?
a pro, you can compete in
Quarter
whatever
turn, face the
division
rear.
that you like. You just can't do it in the same show. So
Okay.
I've seen wellness athletes compete in figure. I've seen wellness athletes compete in women's physique even.
Yeah, she's got an amazing lower body. Those like ties, you can see her glute very
Yeah.
beautifully how it attaches.
Yep.
But it's just she's the tallest one on stage as well.
Yep. Like you said, the shorter women seem to present a little bit different.
Yeah.
When you talk about
Competitor
lower body
76,
dominance.
Switch with, I can't see it at the very end.
You can't see it because their glutes are too high.
73. So 76.
Yeah, I was just
and
going to say
73
because,
switch.
you know, again, to people watching from
73
home,
on the
they
end,
might be thinking,
left,
like, you know,
right.
what is all this with your butts out? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
but
look
it
at
ain't
muscles.
about the butts. It's about the
73,
glutes.
switch,
Let's be
please.
clear.
Come to the center.
There is a
Right here.
difference. Yeah. And, I mean, it takes very intentional training
Right.
to build
Very,
out this.
yes.
You know what I mean?
Because they can't build their upper body too much because
Quarter
they want to
turn.
stay smaller in that area. They could probably train their glutes as hard and as heavy as possible because they want that area to grow.
And then you've got the high volume training as well. Like, what do they call it? Undulating periodization, where you're
Quarter
doing like
turn,
the
face
heavy
the front.
lifting for the low reps, and then you do high reps, moderate, you know,
Yeah.
because you got to get all the muscle fibers.
You
You want
have
to
to.
grow that? Want to
Yeah.
grow that cake?
Yeah.
Competitor
layers.
71, 72 switch right on the end.
I think they're so beautiful.
They are. They just look very calm and confident on stage.
Mm-hmm. And you make a really good point. It reminds me that this is the pro scene, because you can see how they all just look so confident, so calm. Nobody's sweating, you know. It's amazing to be right here in the front
Quarter
and see
turn,
this
face
in
the
real
rear,
life.
please.
It's a great view.
Yeah.
And, you know, at home with the home viewers see, you know, of course you see your favorite, right? But it's a different view when you're here sitting at the judges table. And we're off to the side, so, of course, the head judge has the best view. But it's a totally different view.
Yeah, it really is. You can appreciate all the details that go into this. I mean, again, if you have someone who's competing, you know they have to do their priming their skin, and then they got to get the tan, and then they got to get the glaze, and then they got to pump up. But we get to actually see all of that coming together. You know, I'm seeing where some athletes are looking like they're getting a little flat right now.
I see where some look like they're kind of struggling to breathe a little bit, getting a little winded. It does take a lot of endurance to stand up here and hold these poses, and again, to look perfect. So yeah, I do see, you know, I see that. Not necessarily flat, but I definitely see where they're starting to look fatigued a little bit.
To that end as well about posing, you know, there's a natural inclination to want to pose harder on stage.
Yeah, I don't.
And you don't. Thank you, ma'am. Tell them, Tina.
Don't. You know, you want to look as confident and as sure of yourself on stage. Sometimes if you pose too hard, you kind of just look awkward.
Yeah.
You
like
know?
you start to shave.
Yep.
Also, it's not necessary. You're not going to eke out that much more
Quarter
definition.
turn, face the rear, please.
But intuitively, when the lights are on you and you feel, you know, people do that. That's why they need a good posing coach.
Right.
I
am a posing expert, so.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Who do you like?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
It's hard to tell from here, but 70. I can't see her number now.
I think black, blue, and teal. I unfortunately can't see the numbers from here, but I think that's the top three.
Yeah, the black one really seems to stand out. Yeah. That far left, 75.
Yeah.
See her side glute, how it's completely separated from the quad and the hamstring.
I mean, the hamstring even from the side is really nicely pronounced.
Yeah.
And again, the poise, very good abdominal control.
Right.
And, I mean, if you compare their physiques, like, there's still, 74 is still holding a little bit of body fat in her lower body.
Yeah, a little bit.
You know?
Yeah, I see it.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's nothing to take anything away from her because, again, her shoulder development, her posing,
and she's our reigning champion. So.
And she's the reigning champ. But, you know, it's a very tricky division because you want to be full.
Yeah.
But you want to, you know. So.
And there are a couple of things that some of these ladies could do to enhance their posing a little bit, making their waistline look a little bit smaller, also stretching the skin on their low back, middle back, things like that, just standing up taller to the torso. And for our home viewers, too, if you're wondering, like, wow, they're on stage a long time, well, these are professional athletes. So they've worked really, really hard, and so the judges are now, again, looking at their strengths, but also really trying to find these weaknesses to place these ladies, and there's 6 of them, so...
I really appreciate that no one's pinching their back too much right now. Again, pros. And that's the other thing is I'm looking at our list here, and after this we have women's physique and figure. So it's going to be a while before we see other wellness competitors. Yeah. But I encourage the audience to take note because everyone's posing looks natural on them. Right. Everyone here has a certain caliber and confidence that we may not see when we get to the amateurs.
Right.
And I don't want that to be lost.
Exactly. And there's a difference between a pro body and the amateur body most of the time. But sometimes I've been at shows where amateurs come on stage looking like a pro. So with the muscle maturity, the hardness, the leanness, conditioning, from head to toe, these ladies are absolutely
And they
gorgeous.
will stand out.
Yeah.
Those amateurs will stand out. That was a pretty stacked class.
It
there.
was.
So for cash prizes, man, I think first place is $1,500. Yep. Second place is $1,000. So these ladies are not going to
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be banging out some individuals with those lovely ladies from Wellness. We're going to start it off with competitor number 71.
So Devonshire from New Jersey.
She says she wants to express her deepest gratitude to the Lord Savior, Jesus Christ, for his unwavering mercy and unconditional love for her and her family.
So
she would
something
like
that's
to thank
cool
her
about
husband
the
for
way
the
this show is
constant
ran
support
is
through
this is
this
what's called a
journey,
straight-through
and to
format.
show that anything is
I mean,
possible.
you and I both know about
and to
that.
her family for
But
always
essentially what it
uplifting her
means is
through
they do the
every
comparisons.
endeavor.
Then the individual athletes get to
everything
come
to the
out
world.
and present
lastly,
individually
she
so they have
says
their time
she
to
wants
shine. They
thank
can
her
get the
coach
stage
and her
photos.
teammates
It's a whole thing.
because you are
And
the
then the
best, and I
awards.
love
Yeah,
and
which is really
appreciate
nice
each
because then they
and
get to go
every
eat.
And I want to rock it out
Imagine
on
holding your
stage.
breath for the whole
Thank
day
you for
waiting
this
for awards
journey.
at the end.
Y'all
you
make
know?
some
It's too much.
noise for D. Devonshire.
Let's see.
Well, she came all the way from New Jersey here. Gorgeous, beautiful model walk. Long, tall body here. And I heard someone in the audience say, Mama D, I believe her son also competes as well.
To the blue line, the front blue line.
Her son what now?
I believe her son competes as well. If memory serves me correctly through Instagram, I might know these details. But
give it to the
yeah,
give it
yeah.
to
I
the
mean,
people.
it's a family sport here.
It does make it easier, you know,
Yeah,
to
it
have
does.
that like real understanding. Yep. Ooh.
Nice.
And you'll see that everyone has their own particular touches.
Yep.
You know? It's interesting. I mean, you could certainly speak to it more, but as a posing coach, I'm sure you go over the mandatories and everything. But
Make
when it
some
comes
noise
to
for
flow,
D.
Yeah, you've got to present yourselves. You know, showcase your personality. Show the judges why you should be first, even though the stage routine
All
is
right,
not
hailing
judged.
all the way from
But still,
Tucson,
they come away
Arizona,
with
we
this
got
award-winning
Lanya Jorgensen.
performance, you know, when they see it.
She's been competing for 6
And
years.
you get some really great
in the
videos and some
OCB
really good photos from it, too.
in figure, but she had to make that change
So here
just
we go.
like MJ.
So she was figure. And now
She would like to thank her
Called it.
boys, her coach, Jesus Vega,
and you know what?
for
I don't
getting
follow
it to
her.
the
Like, why
stage.
not?
Y'all make
Just
some
try it out.
noise
You
for
know, she's got the rest of the
Lanya
season
Jorgensen.
potentially.
Right, we
Let's
called
go.
it. We did call it.
I called. I was like, shit. That's why.
So, you know, and then, you know, like we said, we can try different categories when you become a pro, even when you're an amateur. If you feel like you want to start one place and then you grow into something else.
Yep.
And I've coached a lot of athletes that, you know, like, I want to be wellness. And I'm like,
Right.
well, you're more suited for figure. Or,
I'm guilty. Hello.
yeah, I mean, you've done a lot of different categories.
I think I got my pro card in women's physique first because I love the routine and I love the freedom of not wearing
Yes,
heels.
sir.
And then figure, naturally, because I had to figure out the heels. And then I tried bikini, and then I tried wellness. I'm all over the place,
Make
everybody.
some noise for
and
But
Lanya.
to your point, my physique has also changed.
It has.
You know?
All
It's
right, coming to the
booty
stage from
butt
Orlando,
cheeks is
Florida, we
booty
got
butt chicken.
Maria
So-
Lorello.
And I competed
She
in
would
figure,
like to
got my
thank
pro
her
card in figure
boyfriend
about
for
10
giving her
years
all
ago.
the strength and
And
support,
then I decided I
as
wanted
well
to
as
take a
her
stab
dad,
and
who's in
compete in bikini.
Venezuela right
And so then,
now.
like you said,
She
training was
loves
very
those two
intentional. I had
men,
to
but she's
not
going to
train my
show
upper
them out
body so
right
much,
now.
and
Here
I
we
had
go.
to train
Let's
my
make some
glutes 4
noise
days a week
for competitor number
to look like
73,
bikini. And I went
Maria.
one first place in bikini as well.
Yeah, to be competitive, you didn't just jump in like into bikini like I'm
Yeah,
you
yeah.
had to
But it was
build.
hard for me not to lift heavy on my upper body.
And
She
that's,
is gorgeous. Nice, beautiful
yeah,
model walk with the
she
crossover
has
for the legs.
beautiful lines. Beautiful lines. I think she could do bikini if she, if she posed
If she
smaller.
wanted to downsize, yeah.
Yeah. No,
She
but
does
she's
downsize her quads a little bit. if she's a
yeah,
bikini,
yeah.
but
Or she could pose differently too.
she could.
But that would be a challenge because she's so used to.
It's beautiful. She almost kind of has like
Yeah.
this model-esque dancer type of movement in her body.
And again, those details are so much work. People don't understand. I'm always so impressed when I see well-developed like adductors. That's a
too.
sign of a true bodybuilder.
too.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
know.
Everybody's out here talking about squatting.
Oh, y'all can
Everybody's
get
like, how
louder
much
than
can
that
you
for
squat?
Maria.
And it's like, yo, bodybuilders, they do detail work. Okay,
Yes,
we do
details.
accessories.
Yep.
Yes.
Gorgeous.
Good
You
job.
squat a lot.
All right, coming to the stage, we've got Samantha Lengog. She is a police officer for NYPD.
74,
Yeah, that's what she
Samantha.
do. New York.
Yes, sir.
You don't want to mess with this
She
one.
started competing in 2024 when she won her first competition. And then that was her first show was the Captain's Cup.
I'm wondering
Guess
if
what?
this is
she's
who I think
back
it is.
at
It
it
is.
right now
It
to
is.
support
Oh my
everything
gosh.
that she's got. Make some
She
noise
had a
for
wow
Samantha.
factor last year, but she wasn't quite as tight as the first place. Oh, no, her. She's
This is our reigning champion.
solid.
Beautiful.
Yeah, she did come from New York, flew all the way
Yeah.
down. I'm glad to see her back.
That's what I'm talking about. You have the right to remain silent.
Yeah, she skipped right past bikini. This is a bill. This is
This
a
is
wellness
100% wellness.
bill.
Anything you say can be used to win this show. Y'all make some noise. We We got Jersey in the house. We got NYPD in the house.
Beautiful. I love the long, straight black hair.
Yeah. I feel like she also matches with the logo of the show.
Oh, I'm
Like,
sure she did that on purpose.
That was intentional, just
She's like,
like
this is
yours,
my show.
truly.
This is my
You're
show.
over here coordinating.
Oh, yeah.
Knowing you would say that.
It just makes you feel good, you know. When you look good, you feel good.
Y'all make some noise for Jazz over there. God,
All right, let's see.
over there looking like a club manager. All right. Coming to the stage, hailing all the way from New England, Boston, Mass. We got Jessica Santana.
Let's go.
Mom of two.
What are these New
She's
Englanders
a
doing?
supervisor.
Dang.
Mom of two.
She doing her thing.
So,
y'all make
our
some
live stream
noise.
folks, y'all are watching
Jessica
this like, I can't
Santana.
compete because I had kids. This woman
Lord.
has 2 kids,
Lord.
and she is a supervisor.
Ooh,
She has a
child.
busy life. And she can make room to work out and compete, and she's a professional athlete looking
Man, look at those quads.
amazing.
Look at those. I mean, to me, she is perfectly peaked. You know? Because you can see the lines,
I know.
but she's
as
full.
much as I hate saying perfect, it's just, she looks amazing.
Like, it's just beautiful to see the tightness in her core. I think the only thing that could help her pop off more would be more glaze, just a touch more glaze.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, like, those muscle bellies.
Oh, I know. They're super full.
Wow. And then the fact that, again, her core is so tight.
Look at that glute.
Also add, she's very poised in terms of where her eyes are right now.
Yes.
Her gaze looking
Yep.
up.
Y'all
You
make
see
some
some athletes
noise for
looking down at the
Jessica.
judges. You see some athletes tilting back, you know?
Hailing
and
all
she
the way
has it
from
figured out, looking
Connecticut.
straight ahead,
We got
confidently.
Natasha Stewart.
Absolutely.
She's a dental hygienist.
And it helps too when you have your
she
crowd,
wants to
your,
thank
friends
Team
and
D
family in the crowd.
Ruckus
You can
for
see
all
them.
of
It builds
her
your confidence,
support
too.
and all of her prep. Y'all make some noise for Natasha Stewart.
That color is really nice
It's
on
beautiful
her.
on her.
Yeah. Also matching the background in her own way. Get it, Shelby.
And I noticed that with the men's show as well, because I got to watch a little bit of that on the live stream, that the shorts for the men and the colors, they looked great on stage as well. Beautiful backdrop.
She, to me, really highlights a genetic component because you can see how she has really etched in abs, but then, and she has the size in her lower body, but there's a difference in, like, how lean she is.
Yes.
And different. So
Yeah.
it's a testament to, again, bodybuilding. Bodybuilding is about
Make
top
some
to
noise
bottom
for Natasha.
and front to back, being developed in all of those areas.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what the judges are judging.
And
Because
because
it's not
she's-
just like, oh, you have great legs. It's like,
Judges
no,
will be telling you the
how is
scores,
everything
yeah.
in balance?
Right.
And that's what makes it so tricky for wellness, you know, because they do have larger lower bodies,
They may be giving out some
but getting that
awards.
as lean
Okay.
as the upper body, it's a mess. And what would you say is the answer to that? How do you get conditioned evenly?
It's different for everybody. You know, I have some clients that do Stairmaster, some do uphill walking, HIIT training, things like that. Absolutely no running. Running, I
In the
feel kind of is going to
meantime,
look flat, but
DJ Jazz
really
is going to
just
take us
working
back.
on those
Take
fine
us back,
details
DJ
of what fits
Jazz.
that person best. Different cardio for different folks.
Hey.
Oh.
Who knows this jam?
Can you turn your volume up a little bit for me so I can hear?
R.I.P. to MJ, y'all. Uh-oh.
Hi, welcome to Tampa. We are at the OCB Captain's Cup 2025. I am Tina Johnson, posing expert, head judge, and
Sing
a
it,
figure
audience.
pro.
I see you.
And my name is Diesel Glory. I'm here for the fun of it. I'm here to have some razzle dazzle, talk some smack.
I can't
and by
hear
smack,
you.
I mean commentary.
Yeah. So we're gonna be providing the commentary for the show this
Louder.
evening. Right now we have Women's Wellness Pro on stage. We're getting ready to call out some awards. So we absolutely love this sport. I mean, I've been competing for over 10 years, and I'm not going anywhere. So how long have you been competing?
I think 2020, and the pandemic shut it down. So yeah, however long was that? 4 years now?
Yeah.
Math.
Yeah.
Math be mathin'.
Yeah.
I love this, and I love that this year we get to be right along the same lines as the judges and see everything, you know, from this angle, from this vantage point.
Right. It's amazing.
All right.
Oh, they're awarding top
So,
five.
ladies,
Okay.
we are calling out the top 5. Please listen out for your
All right,
number.
so we're going to call it top 5, and then the top 3 get cash prize.
Oh, snap.
They
In
also
fifth
get a
place,
urinalysis.
take that over to competitor number 72, Lanya Jorgensen.
72. Okay.
Is this our also her figure? Yep.
Yep. She
Figure,
competed in
so-
figure before.
Yeah. So she normally competes in figure, but she did a crossover. She
I love
chose
it.
this. I love it. I mean, you
I
have
think I
nothing
like
to
her in
lose.
figure.
Yeah.
I like that bed shape.
She absolutely has those figure lines. I mean, she's so
All right.
symmetrical, you
I
know?
know.
And like
In
you were saying, the
fourth
shape,
place,
her legs, and her glutes.
Take that over to competitor number 76,
And that's not
Natasha
easy,
Stewart.
crossing over and
No, it's
looking
not
as
easy.
fluid as she was.
I know.
She
It's
looked
a totally
very
different posing.
comfortable, and that's very different posing. Yeah.
All right.
But I don't falter because when you got those hamstring ties, you want to show them off.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
exactly.
saying? They can't show them off the
76.
same way.
I think with 76, Natasha Stewart, for me, if I'm giving feedback, and of course I'm not giving official feedback, but just my experience as a head judge and opposing coach.
Y'all hear them over here?
I would like for her to have
This
bigger
is all
glutes.
guys. Just
I love the shape of her quads, her hamstrings, her overall size.
All right,
but
here we
bigger
go.
glutes with better conditioning.
in third
I would bring her
place,
in tighter, you know, make sure that her lower
Competitor
body, like we
number
were just talking about, like how do you do that? How do you have
34.
symmetrical conditioning,
Yeah.
and ultimately it's
y'all make
dieting
some noise for
longer.
Samantha
Yeah.
You know,
Lena.
dieting
That's true.
longer, or more cardio for longer.
Yeah.
Just to peel that off and then fill her up,
Yeah.
and she'd be because her shape is there, you know.
So,
oh, wow.
um,
upset. This
Samantha
is the
did
reigning
not
champ. Not
Keep her crown.
Yeah.
But you know what? She's a gracious athlete.
Oh,
I've talked to her
getting down
several
to the
times. I've been following her
nitty-gritty.
journey. She's
In
a very
second
humble
place,
woman. So
Take
this
that
is not
over
gonna be the last
to
time you see
competitor
her.
number 73, Maria
So 73 is your second place. That is a
this our-
$1,000.
it is? Wow.
Yep, $1,000
Wow.
cash prize here, and I'm just going to go ahead and call it and say
Yeah.
that 74 won it.
Yeah, I agree. And you know what? I think what this ended up being a conditioning game.
I think so too.
You know?
Yeah.
Because 74 is
And in
so
first
wellness.
place,
She is so
take
shoulders
that
are
over
amazing.
Doesn't get more
to
wellness than
competitor
that.
number 75,
I'm
Jessica
sorry, 75. Let me just say
Dowd.
75. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, 75, the one in the black. I called that in the beginning. And so she is a what I call a baby pro. It hasn't been pro very long, but definitely has it from top to bottom. Like you said, perfect.
Yeah.
She looks amazing.
Yeah. Like from this
but
angle,
from head to
we
toe,
can.
it was great.
I can see the separation in her quads, and
Yeah.
she's posing in such a way so it's not too hard.
Yeah.
But she's got it. Like she's conditioned from top to bottom. Her delts are popping off.
All
her
right.
core looks beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hold
Hey,
up,
hold
wait
up.
a minute.
So here comes the
I
big
gotta
money.
put some Marcus in it.
Hey.
So this is what these ladies compete for. You know, not only do they compete for cash prizes,
Big
but they compete
checks.
because they love it. Because bodybuilding is hard.
Yeah.
And I say this all the time. It is a hard sport to
Y'all
to do.
make some noise for
Train
our
for,
first,
eat
second,
for,
and
sleep
third
for,
place
plan your
winners.
life around it. It's a lifestyle. Well, congratulations, athlete number 75.
Yeah.
And also make some noise for
It seems
fourth
like the
and
first place winner's
fifth.
having her moment
They
now.
did a great job,
Yeah.
too.
It takes a while. It's so surreal. There's like a delay. Like, wait, is this okay? Is this? Are we doing this? Is
Right.
this happening?
All right, so
I
we're
mean, they've
only
been
going to
waiting all
keep up.
day to say nothing
Number
of the
ones,
prep
twos,
itself,
and
right?
threes,
Like
the
they
first,
have
second,
been
and third
waiting
to
all day
take a
to compete because
photo.
we have this split up into the women's section and later in the afternoon. So all this day, holding her breath, trying to do everything right,
Yeah.
trying to optimize everything, and here she is winning first place.
Yeah.
You know,
And she's
unreal.
qualified for the Orton Cup for sure.
Wow. Yeah. I
And
hope
I
we
think
see
if
her
I'm not
there. That
mistaken,
she
I
all
would
was
these
love to
ladies
see
solid.
her
came
there.
from up
She'll
north.
be
Look at
staying
that.
next to our reigning champion in Cali.
Yeah.
It would be big shoes to fill to get that number one spot, to be the best woman in the world when you talk about wellness.
All right, let's just go ahead and
We're
get
definally adding the right
Jessica
people to the
up there
pod. You know,
for a
absolutely.
photo. Thank
My
you,
goodness.
ladies.
Got a shot.
No, this is a beautiful top three.
It is.
Like, if you were to take a picture this day, what category is this? It would be understood.
Right.
I also love that people are traveling to compete. You know, it is not a cheap sport, but sometimes you just, you know, you feel like you're ready. You got to find shows that are around.
Jessica, you get a
in that time.
shield.
Yeah.
Make some noise!
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
there
talking
she
to
is.
Brittany about these. These were made as part of the original wooden like signs, and now they're gifting them as pro cards, which is so cool. I mean, that's essentially one of a kind. Yes.
That is so beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, she completely earned that.
Absolutely. Yeah, quads are amazing. Glutes are amazing. And
And
you know,
thank
you
you,
don't
Marcus.
often see black suits.
No, you don't.
And there's not a lot of people that can pull them off.
No,
you know?
I mean, me as a posing coach, I always tell my athletes, if you're going to wear a black suit, you need to be on stage looking like the best one.
Right.
Because
Because
it
it
can't
detracts.
have any flaws.
Yeah.
And so just with
Are
the black
women's
suit,
physique-
sometimes it blends into the background.
Yeah.
And it doesn't give you
Okay.
that pop, that edge.
Let's
The
bring
best
out
colors
our
I feel
women's
like that
physique
show on
competitor.
stage are blue, green, purple, and red. But now people are
Y'all
coming
make
with these
some noise.
competitive bodies. I'm like,
For
where are we so
This is
good
our
at?
only women's physique athlete. And then this is where you see color is women's
Yes.
physique and figure. You get to see really elaborate suits, but with bikini and wellness, it's
Quarter
usually more
turn
about
to the
those
right.
solid
Solid
colors
color.
because you don't want to detract from the physique.
Right.
Now, what you were saying about the colors that are safest, I've heard say
Quarter
that
turn,
the
face the
safest
rear.
colors are gemstones.
Yes.
Which,
Yep.
because they just complement.
She looks
most.
amazing.
Yeah. So
Quarter
interesting
turn.
order. We went from the only asymmetrical category in women's bodybuilding wellness to
Quarter
what's
turn, face
supposed
the
to
front.
be one of the more muscular and leaner categories.
Right.
And so more muscular doesn't necessarily
Front
mean
double bicep.
huge, just more muscle on your frame in an even distribution.
Right.
So, you know,
And
she's got a
relax.
really, really nicely developed biceps and everything.
I think her upper body is a
turn.
little bit more impressive than her lower half.
I agree.
So definitely would need to work a little bit more on her
Side
lower half,
chest.
glutes and hamstrings, quads.
Yeah, I would definitely like to see some posterior chain development or
And relax.
separation, some detail. So I'm curious when she turns around.
Side tricep.
And so this is a amateur category here, women's physique. And for our home viewers, that your first time ever watching on the live
And
stream,
relax.
bodybuilding. So women's physique is
Quarter turn,
judged
face
on
the rear.
everything. So they're judged on their upper body, biceps, triceps, chest, upper back, middle back, glutes,
Rear double
hamstrings,
bicep.
quads. So everything. When you tell your mom, hey, Mom, I'm doing bodybuilding, this is what she sees in her mind.
You know, I've always compared women's
Relax.
physique to men's classic physique in terms of how the posing should
Quarter
be
turn.
Yep.
for the mandatories and a few other things too.
Yeah, or even close to bodybuilding.
Side
So
chest
doing
again.
that side chest and that back double bicep and triceps and things.
I love to see though that like classic
Relax.
flow with women's physique, and I'm
Show
not
that
seeing
side
that
tricep.
here, but this is where it's unfortunate we don't have enough competitors to
know.
kind of see the differences. You know.
We need to build up this category.
Yeah.
And
It is one of
relax.
those challenging categories
Face
to
the
promote,
front.
you know? And then the promoters have the challenge of, like, they can't force
Hands
people to do their
overhead,
show. You know what I'm
dominant,
saying?
I know.
But, yeah, I'm really digging her obliques.
Yeah.
You know, like that shows a level of conditioning, you know?
Yeah.
Especially for a female.
And relax.
I would love for her to smile
Let's see
just a
the
little
front
bit more for me.
Double bicep again.
For these athletes, they've probably been prepping at minimum of 12 weeks.
Yeah.
With a women's physique athlete, you're probably going to prep a lot longer than
Relax.
that because you do have to maintain that
gonna
muscularity
spin
and
you
get
around
as lean
again.
as possible. So now she's smiling a little bit.
There
Quarter
She's
turn.
like, really? You're going to turn me around again? She worked hard for this moment.
You know, and to your point, though,
Side
I think
chest.
even that concept of, like, you want to diet longer, you want a longer prep to preserve as much muscle, that's not something that a lot of
Relax.
amateurs consider. That's where, like, a good coach comes into play because part of the challenge of bodybuilding
You
is
thought 'cause
you're
you were the only
building,
one, it was
but
gonna
then
be
you're
easy.
trying to
Side
diet down,
tricep.
which means you'll lose some of what you build, and you're
Right.
trying to retain as much as possible. And that requires a certain amount of coordination and consideration
Relax.
and more time.
Right. Right.
And
And
so a
touch
lot
the
of the times
rear.
athletes don't get that, but your coach should be able to explain this to you. Because we don't know what her
Rear
starting
double
position was like. If
bicep.
she had more size and then lost it on her way down.
Yes. Or she could have a lower body injury where maybe she can't train
And
legs very
relax.
hard, so you just never know.
Quarter turn
But
to
again,
the
the
right.
judges have a job to do. So we are judging based on the criteria
side
that's on
chest.
that OCBonline.com website. That's there for your information. You can definitely follow along with that.
Relax.
So
Side tricep.
let's talk a little bit about the judging criteria for women's physique.
Yeah. I mean, they're looking for that X frame, so small
Relax
waist is number
and
one. I
face
don't
the
care what
front.
category you're in. But women's physique, yes, the smallest waistline.
Abdominal
Okay, then
and
they're
bow.
looking for round, full shoulders with
Yep.
separation in the delts to the tricep and bicep. Nice wide lats into a V
And
taper, so
relax.
again, making that waistline look smaller. And then
Thank you
quad
for your
separation, all 4 parts of the quad separated.
Yep.
Glutes
And
that
then
are
from the
visibly
back.
separated from your hamstring. So
All right, y'all.
they're judging everything.
This is Lynette. I want you to give a big round of applause because Lynette did Women's Physique debut, Women's Physique Hero, and Women's Physique Masters over 55.
Oh my gosh. Over 55.
She's what I would call about this life.
What she said?
I said she's what I would call about this
Now,
life.
Lynette,
A woman after my
before
own
you
heart.
get your pose on, what makes you a hero?
Yeah, Lynette. Wow.
She's a nurse practitioner.
She's a nurse practitioner, so she helps save lives and
Thank you for your service.
keeps people healthy. That's awesome.
Yeah, wow.
And she has another.
Ladies and gentlemen, another big round of applause. She is 59 years young.
Wow, that's amazing. So yeah, fitness is a fountain of youth.
Wow.
59.
I know I'm not supposed to ask a woman her age.
Man, I gotta tell you,
Well,
you know,
dang.
other people in her situation, this is like prime age for like
So
hormone
right now,
replacement
hailing all the way
therapy,
from Kissimmee.
perimenopause, all this stuff, and she's out here grinding.
Who's going to set it off right now? Y'all make some noise for Lynette Anderson! Let's go!
So that's something about women's physique. It's usually, these are the categories where you get to do a whole routine.
Yes.
You know? And now she's smiling.
We can
Now
get
she's
louder
smiling.
than that.
She's like, now I'm in my element, you know? It's where you get to express yourself, showcase
She'd
your
like to thank
personality.
her coach,
The stage is
Stacy.
yours.
She would also
She
like to
definitely
thank
doesn't look
Valerie
59
and
years old
Emily
at all.
for all the
That's
support,
a very
helping her through the
classic.
macro.
The way she did the little foot up, it's
I
almost
know.
like the flamingo thing. That's like an old school women's bodybuilding kind of pose. I bet she's been at this for a while. I'd be curious.
She might have. I'd be curious to know.
Yeah, once you're in it, unfortunately, it's such a niche space.
Yeah. So in her bio,
We're gonna
right,
leave
she
you
says
right
she
up
thanks
there,
her dad
girl.
for teaching her
Oh,
to lift.
yeah, we're giving you more
and
hardware
her
than
amazing
Home
coach,
Depot.
Stacey Packard.
That's right.
And she has a great team. Valerie for always being her supportive through
If
everything
I'm not
she does.
mistaken,
and Emily
I-
for the
I-
affirmations
I
that you
think
send
it's
her
first
and
place.
staying on those macros. So it's
Every-
essentially it's her
everything.
dad that taught her how to lift
Everything.
weights.
She winning everything. Y'all make some noise for Lynette Anderson.
You would be so proud,
Sometimes
I'm
it's
sure.
hard to be the only person up here.
Sometimes it is,
But we
but not
showing
for
you
her.
that love, girl.
She's smiling now.
I know.
That's awesome. I love her suit, actually. The more I'm getting to see it and the actual, like, design. But it,
Oh,
and it's so
yeah.
interesting because all of these things are intentional. You don't just, the suit doesn't just land on your body. So,
Yeah,
you
it
know,
takes
so-
time to plan for that. What colors do you want? What looks good with your skin? What's going to look good with
Oh,
the
and you
backdrop?
get a shield,
And
too.
then on top of that, what looks good on your skin? A lot of people will shop for a
Yeah.
suit with their normal complexion. They
Right.
don't factor in, you know, the tan and how that will change.
All right, great job.
So everything's very intentional, y'all.
That's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen.
I see. Okay.
And
well,
now
we
we're
got-
going on
now
to
we're
the
doing
figure
Hey,
comparison.
this is rolling.
Ooh, figure. Okay.
Ladies,
How
are
many
you
people do
ready?
we have in figure?
We're bringing out the
Debut. Okay.
figure debut. This is
About
the
five
first
of us?
time
Means
being on
first time
stage.
ever on
Come
stage.
on out, ladies. Don't be
time.
shy.
First time for
Let's give them
everything.
a warm welcome.
Let's
Let's
see how they
go.
present.
Come on.
Okay. So the thing about figure,
Yeah,
as you
tell
were
us about it.
saying, we're looking for X. Why does she look like Beyonce in the face for a moment? Sorry. I was like, what? Dang.
Wow.
Dang.
Wow, this is a great class.
Ah, okay. Debut.
Ladies,
never
can you
competed
take a
before.
giant step
Let's
to
take
your
a
left?
moment. So
Move to the left.
you were talking about an X-frame. For most
Step
of
to your
bodybuilding,
left.
it's all about the X-frame. But look, what
Everyone,
we're talking about for
little more,
X-frame
little more.
is shoulders.
Excellent, right there.
Start the X, right?
Right.
They cross in the midsection, so the smallest point is the midsection. And then the next widest point,
Quarter
I guess,
turn
is,
to the right.
well, it's not really the widest point, but
Quarter
the
turn
kneecaps
to the
is
right.
this whole, like, beautiful X. So we're looking for shape. We're looking for shape.
So right off, number 85 and number 90 caught my eye.
Yeah.
From the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Quarter turn to the right.
What I do find interesting is I'm of a generation of figure athletes that does not look at the judges in my side pose. So they're,
Oh, okay.
you know, so I see, but there's alternative ways of doing the side pose. But that surprises me. Okay, now back here we're looking for that, the spinal erectors.
Yep.
85's got those popping
Quarter
got
turn
it.
to the right.
So far,
Wow.
85 has got the best back pose on stage.
Ooh, and look
for
at her
me.
core.
And those quads. Look at that, those
Yeah,
quads.
the quad split.
Quarter
She's
turn
got
to
a
the
great
right.
level of conditioning, leanness. And then, you know, you think about when we look at these athletes, you really have to judge from the neck down first. And then you find, like, okay, well, that looks good. That looks good. Let me look at her face. I mean, is she straining in her face? You know, no. These women look super confident. I think at some point they're going to move 85 and 90 standing side by side. They have to.
Now 85 is right by us. She is right by us, and we can see just how well muscled she is.
Yep.
I'm living for her lats. She, knows how to flare those lats, so we can actually see a wider upper body.
Let's see with these hamstring glute tie-ins.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I have 86 and 83 switch, please? 86 and 83.
So 83 is a younger athlete here, so you can see there's a lot of range as far as muscle maturity.
Yep.
However, she's got a lovely frame.
She does have a great shape.
So again, one thing about her, I think she found
Quarter
her
turn to the
category.
right.
I don't think I would say, do bikini necessarily or anything like that. I think that
she's got great quads. Look at those quads.
Yep.
She presents better from the front and side.
There's so many little details.
Quarter
I'm just going
turn,
to speak
face
on
the
them.
front.
So because you're trying to create an X-frame with figure, it's recommended by a lot of people that you pull your suit up higher.
Yes, on the higher hip strap, right in line with that
up.
belly button. So you see how 85 has got her
Quarter
suit
turn?
It fits perfectly.
Right.
It's right in line with that belly
It
button.
makes her look just that much smaller from the waist versus some of the other athletes. They have great physiques, but they're wearing their suits a little low, which is more traditional like bikini, where we wear our bikinis when we're out in the beach or the
Can I have
pool.
83
But it doesn't
and
serve them as
85
well
switch
for
places,
bodybuilding
please?
or for the category.
So here we go. We've got
85, 83.
90 and 85 standing side by side. Yep.
Another really cool thing
She's got to
is
go back to that side pose. It's easy to get confused, though, on stage. She's confusing everybody.
But she's still
It
keeping
happens.
her composure. I can't believe this is debut.
I know. They look great.
Wow.
They do things different in Tampa, I must say, especially at the Captain's Cup.
Yeah.
It's a great production, great quality athletes, judging panel, several pros on the all judges on the panel of pros are years and years of expertise.
Quarter turn?
85 really surprises me with her posing, especially again for debut. Just her back, she does know how to spread her back. It's not just standing upright and shrugging up. It's this whole thing to
Quarter
make your
turn,
back
face
look
the
wider,
front.
and she does have that understanding, which is actually a really hard thing to do.
Yeah, it is.
I know for me, it took
85
forever
and
to get my
86
lat
switch.
spread. So I think she has a very bright future. And then 88.
And I would
is a Amazon.
Yeah, she's tall.
She's
tall.
got
But taller
a-
figure athletes look amazing on stage, too. And 86,
Quarter
like we
turn?
talked about the placement of the hip straps. So if she pulled her hip straps up, 86, it would make her waistline look smaller and her legs would look longer. She's the shortest one on stage. So because her hip straps are down so low, it actually makes her look shorter, which is not an advantage for her.
It makes her torso look
Quarter
more
turn, face
blocky.
the rear.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, this is the thing about bodybuilding. You prepare for so long, but you literally won't know what you look like until show day. You don't, you wear the suit, you practice
Quarter
in your
turn.
posing suit, but you don't know how you look, and you don't know how you look compared to everyone else.
Yeah.
Again, even like I was saying, the side pose, everyone's looking at the judges.
Quarter turn, face the front.
They could be different.
Yeah.
And then you look different because you're posing differently.
Excellent job,
and it's a whole
ladies.
thing,
Thank you.
So, gotta give him credit for debut.
They look great. Okay, so that was our debut category. We're going to move to novice, which is they never placed first in any category unless they were a teenager or maybe they were in one category by themselves.
You're going to see some of them ladies come on back. We're doing figure novice. Let's bring out the lovely ladies for figure novice. Come on down.
And typically, the way the judging scoring happens is that if, debut and then novice, the same exact people, you would think that they would pose pose the same and look the same. But sometimes within minutes, within seconds, people's bodies change.
All right,
And
ladies,
I
again,
will say, that was the point I was going
giant
to make. I appreciate you saying that.
side step to the
You'll
left.
see a lot of the times that we call
Excellent.
people tighten up as
Yep.
they pose.
Yep.
And that has to do with they've been flexing.
Yeah.
Quarter
so
turn to the right.
They basically get a pump on stage.
Right.
And I can say that's the case for 85. I mean, she came out really impressive, but the more I'm seeing her on here, you can see more and more definition
Quarter turn to the
in her
right.
legs, more and more striations, and I bet the same will apply from the back, too. I bet if she is, from here at least, I can see some hamstrings, like pushing back.
Yeah, even on 86, I'm starting to see more lines in her legs.
Yeah, wow.
Face
So
the front.
it's a challenge when it comes to judging because, you know, the shape is something that you typically build.
Yep.
So you've got to give
Competitor
people credit for
83 and
building
85 switch.
out, you know, a shape. And then there's conditioning.
Yeah.
And
All that cardio. Oh. Do you miss it? All that cardio?
I've switched to swimming for cardio.
Oh, good
now,
for you.
And so I love it.
Quarter
It
turn
feels
to
like
the
a
right.
massage.
Right.
And then it's pretty, you know. Yeah, wow. Yeah. And we talked about abdominal control with wellness
Yes,
as
I was
well.
just thinking of that.
Quarter turn, face the rear.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't engage your abdominals, you could it could be a game changer for you. You know, between first and second, or sometimes third and fourth, it really can change the game. So you really have to learn how to engage and control your abdominals.
And so of the ladies up here, like, let's see, I think that 83 is controlling her core. You know, she looks like not
Quarter
hollow,
turn,
but she
face the
doesn't
front.
look like she's no air.
Right,
You know, she has
right.
very good, like when she's breathing, but it's not blowing out every time.
All right, ladies, thank you.
So she has good ab control. 85, of course.
Yeah. Good job, ladies.
There's always something you can improve upon.
Yeah.
You know?
All right, we're going into figure masters over 55.
All right, let's see.
Have we seen Miss?
Let's bring out competitor number 82.
Joyce.
Let's get it.
Joyce has competed before.
Oh, I meant so far today.
No,
evidently.
not
get
today. This is
louder
the
than
first time she's coming out. She's competed before.
I said masters over 55.
She looks amazing.
She looks beautiful.
I mean, you can
And
tell
the
that
suit
she's been
really
working
favors her as
her
well.
whole life, most likely, with this shape.
Quarter
Like
turn to the
you
right.
mentioned, Joyce has also competed in women's physique as well.
You know, one of the things I love, like a lot of the women that do figure, a lot of the times are like really big on training.
Quarter turn.
And
Face the rear.
but they don't want to be like performative. And
Yes.
like bikini and wellness, you kind of have to have. Oh wow, beautiful posing. Wow.
You do
Awfully
have to make a
quiet in
performance.
here.
That's what you were saying. It is a performance.
Quarter
So,
turn to the right.
You know, you have to think about may the best performer win. You know, some people do bodybuilding and they're really, really shy.
Yeah.
And they're just, I'm going to do this to build confidence. And so, you know, I always say,
Quarter
like,
turn,
well,
face the
you
front.
can just put on a really good performance. Then you can go back to being shy if that's what you want to do.
But I will say you get away with being more poised in figure.
Yes.
Like, and that's what I love
Quarter
to
turn.
see these figure athletes because it's like you take the gym seriously, but you're not trying to flirt. you
Right,
know?
right, I know.
And so that's what I see here is that she's got a beautiful shape. She obviously
Quarter turn,
trains,
face the
you know,
rear.
but where else would she be that would be comfortable for her?
Yep.
So it's a lot, man. It's a combination of where does your physique fit in and then where are you the most comfortable. And, of course, the judges give you feedback.
Quarter
so,
turn.
you know, a judge can say, hey, we think you belong in bikini or we think you might belong more in this other category. But if you're not comfortable
Face the front.
posing that way or doing all the flair, then you stick in your lane.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
But I can definitely, when I see her smile and her,
Yeah.
like, genuine
Long lines.
that's her natural way of moving, it seems to me. Like, nothing performative about it.
All right, we're
and I
bringing
just got
out
a
masters over
high of her
45.
quad, or
So let's bring
calf.
out 82 and
She has
88.
amazing calves. How did we
Yeah.
not catch that?
And just as a little heads up, so Joyce actually had a total hip replacement in 2024 and did not let bodybuilding go. So she's coming back
Yes,
out here.
sir.
This is Masters 45 plus. So
Now that
you
we
would
have-
never know that this woman had a hip, 82 had a hip replacement.
No, and the hip, we
Quarter
talk
turn
about
to
hip
the right.
hinges and all these other movements you need. So to see the muscularity on her legs, knowing that she had a hip replacement, the rehab for that,
Yep.
wow.
And she
Quarter
was,
turn,
she was
face
already
the
training
rear.
and doing bodybuilding before that, so she didn't lose too much muscle, I assume.
No,
So we
yeah.
We got some posing errors there on 88, a little bit in the upper back.
Quarter turn.
And that's a common mistake that people will kind of like drape because they understand they want to make their backs look wider. But the thing is, you have to think about the judge's
Quarter
angle.
turn, face the front.
And so you should be standing more upright and maybe even tilting a little
Competitors
bit back
switch sides.
so that we can actually see the width of your back.
Yep. The suits
So-
are beautiful, though.
Yeah.
I love the detail on 82 suit.
Quarter turn.
So for those of you watching at home, you know, I hope our commentary is helpful because it just
Quarter
goes
turn,
to
face the
show
rear.
the little details that you can't possibly know or consider. Because again, see the difference in their backs right
Yes,
now?
yeah.
One is kind of leaning forward, although she does have
Quarter
a lot
turn.
of width. And the other, you just see this X-frame.
The X is still there.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Quarter turn, face the front.
I love those quads on 88. Their
Wonderful.
quads
Thank
just
you,
pop
ladies.
on.
Yeah.
They look good.
Yeah, I started to see them come in, yeah.
She's looking better as she's posing. And
so that was
All
Joyce
right,
and
well, we
Marcy.
cannot forget
And she's 50.
Figure
she's 50
Masters
years old.
over 35.
Athlete number 88.
Let's bring out those lovely ladies.
Okay.
Oh, Julie.
Do you know this competitor?
84?
Yeah.
Yep, Julie. So she's actually from France.
Oh, wow.
Ladies, can you
Yeah,
all
they
take a
fly from
step to your
France
left?
to compete.
Yeah,
here
it
in the
does say that
US.
she's
Little
from
bit
France
more,
here on the
little bit
bio.
more.
And she's actually a figure
82,
pro in
just a
other
little bit
natural
to the left.
organizations.
Okay.
So I think
Thank
she
you.
wants to crack into the
Ladies and
OCB.
gentlemen, this is for an OCB Pro card.
Wow.
Yeah. So she's trying to get her OCB Pro card and qualify
And
for
this
the
is
Orton
for
Cup.
Masters, so
Yeah.
the Pro Masters
She's trying to get her
one.
OCB Pro card and she can qualify for the Orton Cup where they're
Quarter
giving away
turn to the right.
$77,000 total in September of this year. One show, one day, one moment in time.
As far as the
Quarter
complete
turn, face
package,
the
because
rear.
now we're looking at, with Masters, it's its own playing field.
Yeah.
But we're still dealing with quite a variance in age.
We are.
And so here, this is pure based on physique. Like, it's not even it's who has the most muscle and who has
Competitor
the best
82
package.
and 90 switch.
And what you can see just in their back poses, and they'll get back in their back pose in a second. There's different strengths in different areas.
Yeah.
So, like for me, 82 has the best back pose. She
Has
still
the
creates
best-
the best back pose. She still creates that X frame.
Yeah,
Her
yeah,
shoulders
she
are
does.
up,
She
Her
does.
lats are completely open.
Yeah.
And then when we turn to the side, we see different strengths. Right? We see small waistline on 84.
I think the legs on 90, she has kind of like
I
well-made
agree.
quads,
I
which
agree.
is crazy because she's tall. So again, I make this joke. I'm like, yeah, for taller athletes, when they build out their quads, it looks like an almond. And for shorter athletes, it looks more like an M&M.
Competitor 82 and
But
84
somehow
switch.
she's tall and she's got like this outward protrusion to her quads. I mean, the muscularity on 90
That's a lot of
compared,
muscle in those legs. I know.
Quarter turn to the right.
and but as far as the X frame and the symmetry,
For me, it's 82 for the X frame and symmetry.
yeah,
But we'll see.
we'll see. Yeah.
Quarter turn, face the rear.
But 82 is a smaller athlete, but she is shorter, so we have to keep
Yeah.
that in consideration too.
Yeah.
And this might not be unanimous when
It's hard.
when the tabulator gets those scores.
This is tough. Yeah.
Quarter turn.
And posing really matters in this because you could have the best body but not pose it correctly and put
Right.
yourself in a different placement that you came here for.
You know what I just realized is I think everyone on
Quarter
that
turn,
stage
face
is
the
a
front.
mother.
Say it again.
I think everyone on that stage is a mother.
Oh, I'm sure of
Yeah.
that. Yeah. I know Joyce is.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
like the lower abdomen, and so
Thank
just,
you, ladies.
Yeah.
It's really impressive.
Yeah.
I'm thinking for this class, my vote is on 90.
Okay.
Only because of the muscular development.
I agree. Yeah.
You know?
We'll see.
And pro masters, when you get to that level of like the Yorton,
Oh, yeah.
they are muscles.
It's a lot of muscle.
All right, before we get on, there's a black truck that's illegally parked. That says
Well, while he's
pressure
talking about that, I'm
washing
going to give a shout out to
CLN.
Qdoba because
Oh, my gosh.
I live for Qdoba. Y'all don't
If
even
that
know.
is your
And
truck,
then I showed up
make
and
sure
I
you
realized they were a
please move it,
sponsor here. They're
please.
Oh,
set
yeah.
up out there. Oh man,
That ain't
Yeah.
it's just it's fresh, it's macro friendly. You know, it's also
I think you
everybody
came
in
by
case you
Uber.
didn't know the guac and the queso is free. There's no
Not
upcharge
even,
for that.
not even
know that.
black Uber.
Yeah, now you know.
I did not know that. And so we're talking about sponsorships, right? Qdoba fed us today, but Chulaware Fitness
All right.
is the top brand when you talk about custom
We're gonna bring
board
out the
shorts for
lovely
men's
ladies.
physique. They also
For
make some posing
figure.
suits as well for
Open.
women.
They make
Bodybuilding
posing
shorts.
suits
Are
for
you
women.
guys ready?
Yeah.
Ooh, let me get on
And
that.
Y'all make
they're an
some noise
amazing
for our
sponsor to the
figure open
2025
class. Let's get it.
OCB Captain's
Okay,
Cup.
now we got everybody.
Remember, the
So-
louder you yell, the
Okay.
better they
Now, in
pose.
your experience, when it comes to open, isn't the judging criteria a little bit more like strict? Because
No, it's the same. It's
Okay.
the same. So figure is the same. It's just now you're going to have different levels of fitness and different levels of maturity on stage. So you still have your debut people mixed in with their novice, your masters, and then you're open. So there's no one here that only just came for open. There's several people that have already been on stage. We've already seen all these ladies already. So, again, my eye goes straight to 85. If I have to judge, and I have had to judge quickly, which I'm not on the judging panel today, 85 is my winner.
Yeah, she got that. I think second is 90. I'm, again, looking at the symmetry, looking at the X-frame, looking at the definition.
Yep.
And it's a beautiful thing that they do open last because, like we were talking about, people tighten up, people, kind of everything starts popping. Like, I can see a lot more core on 90.
She does look better. Her shoulders actually look better from the beginning.
Everything is popping off, man. Now let's look for who has the best back, who has the best spinal erectors, who has the best X-frame from the back. Well, we're back to 82
and 85.
85,
However, and then you got the younger athlete in the burgundy there,
right.
83. She's got a good shape to her, too, but just not the muscularity, not at this time. She just keep going.
And you know what else is funny about her? Her quads are actually pretty lean.
Yeah,
and normally lower body is
I know.
the last thing to come in.
Strengths and weaknesses in different places. I love it.
I love it. Yeah, I don't envy the judges because you got to really pan. I mean, that's a lot of moving your head left and right. But 90's looking really good. 85, I think, really does have the total package.
I agree. I would love to see 82, 85, and 90 standing side by side, all three of them.
88's posing is getting cleaned up, and her legs are, the separation in her quads is becoming more prominent now. And that's that blood flow. That's that posing throughout this,
Yep.
Yeah,
it is really starting to look a lot better.
People need to be taking notes on 82's back pose.
Competitor
I'm
82
living
switch with
for
competitor
the hamstrings
86.
in 90.
Okay.
That's hard
There we go.
to get lean from the back.
Oh, I know. This is what I wanted to see. And I want them to have 90s stand beside 85 again.
Yeah, I mean, you can see, again, adductors now on 90.
Competitor 83 switch with competitor 88.
They're switching ends. That's what they're doing right now. And it's different lighting. Judges, right now we have 5 judges on the panel, so judges can see different things.
Quarter turn to the right.
These are 7 athletes deep right now.
It's a good class.
Yeah.
And look at 88's quads. Look at those quads.
I know.
Quarter turn, face the front.
Dang, girl. I remember when I started competing, my coaches at the time were like, well, you got a lot of tattoos. You should do figure. What? As if to say that the tattoos are more acceptable in figure.
I understand.
And I don't, I think we're past that now.
I think we're past that.
However,
in any category.
Is quite right? However, it is quite something to see 2 heavily tattooed athletes doing well, holding their own. Like you can, again, the tan kind of equalizes.
Quarter turn to the rear.
What are your thoughts on 90 for wellness?
Competitor 84
I think she could do well in wellness.
90 switch.
I think she could. So this is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see 90, 85, and 82 standing side by side. Yep. But I think 90 could definitely do very well in wellness. But some people don't want that wellness shape. They do not want big legs and big quads. But you know what? If your body is naturally leaning towards that, don't fight it.
And that's the hard lesson to learn. It's like not, it's such a personal sport.
Yes.
But at a certain point, you have to ask yourself, do you want to be competitive?
Right.
Right? Sometimes you're just dipping your feet in. And everyone's entitled to that because, you got to get the stage jitters out the way. You got to get exposed to things. I think 90 has a very natural wellness build because her upper body is developed, but it's not wide.
Yeah, exactly. I know.
Quarter turn.
So she could do another show soon and probably do very well in wellness if that's what she wanted to do. But, that's a coach's call as well. These ladies are working it. No one's sweating.
Yeah, they're just poised. I'm really impressed. And again, everyone does bring their strengths to it. I do love to see the uniformity.
84 is posing better now in the open than she did in the previous categories.
She understood the assignment. No, it's fine. She's like, it's the open now. Let me just clean that up a little bit.
And now they're moving her. She's got to keep that going. There she goes.
Quarter turn to the right.
I've seen Julie many times, and I feel like she has very pronounced spinal erectors, and I think the lack of glaze is really not working to her advantage because she has some pretty strong spinal erectors.
And what I'm noticing about her tan, too, she has some type of gold shimmer on it. And not that it's distracting, but it does look slightly different from the other athletes. So I'm not sure if she used our tanning company or if she tanned herself. But that was a great class.
Yes, sir!
Yeah, I think 86 is a very strong figure athlete as well. But there's something about her abdominal control and the placement of the suit.
I'm going to go ahead and introduce some of these ladies. Some of these ladies have an amazing story. So I'm going to talk to you about competitor number 82. Y'all make some noise for Joyce Fenley. She had a total hip replacement in 2024.
Yeah, and she's back.
And she thought she could never compete again. Oh. Well, guess what? That ain't the case.
Yeah, you against you.
Yep, exactly.
She said she's thankful for her husband, Ed, and her coach, Brandon. Y'all make some noise for Joyce Fenley.
Well, we only got one life to live, you know.
I know. You might as well live it to the fullest.
I also think, like, don't speak limitations on yourself.
Look at that pose, yeah.
Aw, this is a nice song.
I know, it's really good. This DJ is amazing today. I mean, with the men's show, it was awesome. And then the women, they're getting some great tunes playing.
And another big round for Joyce because she's in 4 categories. Y'all make some noise for that.
Now I'm seeing more of her. Like, when she hit that chest pose,
all right.
I could actually see the
We got
the
competitor number 83, Holly Hirsch. This is her first time being on stage, so make some noise for that.
I'm very curious whether or not 90 will take second in open.
Competitor number 83.
I'm not sure.
Let's make some noise.
I think the judging will be a little bit all over the place. I wouldn't say it wouldn't be unanimous, but as far as who would be second and third,
she said she would like
I think
to
it
thank
would
her
be
Lord
unanimous
Savior Jesus
as far as
Christ,
first place for
her
sure.
coach Jess,
I'm seeing
and her
90 maybe
Carl.
in second or third place.
And that's where I'm like, I'm seeing second, but
yeah, I like the shape of 82 overall if I had to compare the two, but I do understand what you're saying with the muscularity as well, because you do have to be more muscular in figure.
Did they say how old 83 is?
I don't know.
Yes.
And also, that's the thing, is they get this little presentation.
All right, y'all, we're about to
what
get
is it, like
international.
20,
You ready for this?
Yep. Sometimes it's
Hailing
best to
all the
keep it
way
simple,
from
short and
France.
sweet, come out, hit a few poses, and get off.
Yep.
And I feel like her presentation was just perfect. Like,
Julie
said, come
Mbe. She's a personal trainer at Team Cut Fitness, Tool House. She would like to thank her her husband, Thierry. Y'all make some noise for France's own Julie Mbe.
Nice entry pose, that power pose. I love that.
Yeah. That's tough on heels, man.
I know.
To hit that side chest.
But I love that hot pink, how it's working with that background.
Yeah, you're right. Well, the ladies.
Oh, y'all can get louder than
look
that.
at her pecs, everybody.
Some of y'all ate French toast. Coming in from Tampa, Florida, we've got competitor number 85, Lindsay Middleton. This is her first time being on stage.
So this is my front runner for figure in all
she's
categories.
also
that
a
she
gymnast.
She's a gymnast.
Well,
okay.
that's how you get a core like
big
that.
shout out to her coach, Ron.
Posture, poise,
for believing in
flexibility.
I don't know how a gymnast can walk in
muscularity.
heels. What's that about? I'm sorry. How in the world? Okay.
And and so she's a personal trainer as well. So what I feel about bodybuilding too is really it's the personal trainer sport. I've found a lot of personal trainers compete in bodybuilding because they want to take their bodies to the next level, see how far they can make it look
beautiful.
You know, how much stress they can put their body under and still look amazing. And so she's done a great job.
Yeah. And this is what we call a T-walk.
Yep.
So you can choose to just stay in the center and do your presentation, or you can walk across the stage and take advantage and showcase what you got. Now, this is really, really impressive for a first-time
make some noise for Lindsay.
Because this posing does not come intuitive,
I know.
everybody, at all. And that's the thing, is like the barrier to entry for bodybuilding is pretty low. Like we have amateurs who come and compete, test it out, see how you do.
Miller.
But the cream rises to the top, right? There's some people that have a lot of training history under their belt, personal trainers. A lot of people that have a background in soccer, you know, I found, and then they've got the hamstrings. The whole thing.
For all the help and support through this journey. Y'all make some noise for Sky Miller.
But still really great muscular in her upper body and shoulders. I love it.
honestly, it's like I could see her doing women's physique.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yep.
So just for those
gotta
of
be
you,
leaner in
I
the
didn't
legs,
think I don't think we had one women's physique. So imagining her without the heels and moving freely.
All right.
I could see that because
I have the opportunity
her build is
to
different.
introduce, and yes, I'm going to do my own plug. This is one of my clients.
Oh, wow.
Her name is Marcy Tobias. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to, Marcy, come on out here.
Aww.
Ladies and gentlemen, not with me, but she's lost a total of 395
Shut the
pounds.
front door. Shut the front door.
That is amazing. That is amazing. Okay,
I got nothing else
here
to say.
here in the auditorium, there is a standing ovation for
Where
this woman.
Like you about to get some Padoba.
OMG.
When you talk about transformation,
I hope she is a
she's a whole nother person.
Jeez, 300. That's two
amazing.
people. That's
That's
wild.
amazing. And so
390.
I don't know if y'all can see it at home, but she looks amazing. I mean, you see the muscularity.
And
you
I
do see
still
some
can't
excess
believe
skin
it.
on the back of her legs, but it shows through the muscle. I mean, it
She
shows
says
through
she wants to give thanks
because of the muscularity.
to her most
And
handsome,
now
beautiful
you can
trainer,
actually,
Ian.
you can
Posing
I don't
see
know
all
who
the
that could
quad
be.
splits and all that. Man. And
Talk
then
about a life-changing
And her two
God.
grown-
Look
right
at
here.
her calves
Man,
as
and two
well.
beautiful
I mean,
grandchildren.
She's got muscle on her frame, but
She does.
man,
Caitlin,
that's amazing.
Shane.
I mean, that is a longing.
She should be very proud of that.
for all
That
the
is such a
support.
longing.
And all
and
natural.
then also to be comfortable in her
If she
skin,
can do it,
to wear a
you
bikini.
can do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. There's a lot of, we're our worst critics so often. You know, I can't imagine coming from her
If
starting
she can
position
do
to
it,
now.
I know.
y'all could do it.
Wow.
Yeah, and
That's
just,
right.
It's
Put
just
those
proof
Fritos
like
down.
natural
Here we go.
bodybuilding and natural weight loss does work.
Yeah,
It does work.
absolutely.
You just have to get the right
Competitor
person,
number
the right coach with you,
90.
eating the right foods for your body, and the right exercise program. It does work. You don't have to take a different route.
I think
I
those are
always
young
say, 'cause
people.
always ask, they'll say
Ayana
things like, oh, I just got to
Thomas.
eat, you know, sardines or beans and chicken and rice. And I'm like, what you need is a coach. I don't
She
stop
said she
trying
started
to
her fitness
find a
health
magic
journey,
formula.
and it has blossomed to the point of being on this
I
her
just love her
first
face.
time
I do too.
today.
I do too.
Like, talk about bright. Talk about, like,
She would
cool
like to thank her
confidence, you know?
coach Shira
And skin tones
for
do matter
all
on
the
stage. You know,
support.
she's got like
and North Tampa
beautiful
Powerhouse
skin
Gym.
tone, the cheekbones, the eyelashes, the makeup's not overdone.
Not at all. What do we call that? It's not quite soft glam, right?
Oh, Lord.
No, it's not soft glam.
because
It's
of the
full
eyes.
glam.
It's full glam, but the lips are
Yes.
muted. I'm learning, y'all.
CBS just became a hater.
Talking to a gym rat over here that's figuring out this whole makeup life, this bikini life.
How'd y'all like that?
Okay, so that was the end of our stage routines. And the tabulator has just handed
All
the
right.
MC the award placement sheet, so we're
Here
going to
we
call
go.
some awards.
So we're doing the awards from the jump. So for
Right here.
debut on.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So we've got a little ways to go before we see who the open winner is.
I know. I cannot wait to see that.
That's going to be.
Masters is going to be interesting too.
Yes, it will.
That's
Yes,
going to be
it will.
interesting.
And it's one of those things like bodybuilding. We do have in natural bodybuilding a lot of transformation clients. And it's hard to say, you know, sometimes in balance, sometimes because of the loose skin, you cannot place as high as someone who doesn't have it, right?
Sometimes, yeah.
But
All
other
right.
times,
What we're going to start
if you
off
got
with
the muscle
first is we're going
behind
to
it,
start
the
off
muscle
with
behind it, you've
our
got the
best
shape,
poser
you've got
award
the
for
posing,
figures.
right, you know, if
That
you're-
goes to competitor number
It's just a testament to
85,
the fact that
Lindsay
you just have to keep
Middleton.
improving in every area because your strengths will work out in your favor
Correct.
at some point, you know? Wait, what?
Oh, this is our best poser.
guess
This is
what?
our
Oh,
best
God. I was like,
So
We
this is
got
our
our
best
buddy
poser. I
Rob.
totally agree with
He's
this.
presenting the Best Poser Award.
And so the Best
she
Poser
also
Award-
gets $250.
$250.
oh, snap. What
She didn't even know.
Oh, she getting it. Get it. Get it. We said
didn't
Best
even know.
Poser, not Best Dancer.
You know, I just want to say this.
she was a joke.
In my view, the best
thought
poser
she was
was the
trying to
young
get it,
man
like,
number 42.
No,
He's
me
like
stop.
a teen classic physique kid.
Oh yeah.
Y'all make some noise for
Well, we
Lindsay.
did give out an award for best poser for men, and it was the classic. I don't remember the number, but I was standing there when he went out, so we'll have to review that on the live stream recording. But
he has my
had a
vote.
classic, yeah.
Just because, man.
So, this year at the Captain's Cup, they gave out an award for classic best poser and figure best poser. So they try to switch it up, and the sponsor behind that, he also is doing the OCB Commit to Fit transformation contest as well.
Who's
so
the sponsor for that?
I've got to look that up. He goes online as
Ladies,
best,
we're calling
best
out
poser
the top
on
5
his
in no
Instagram.
particular order.
This track is right.
He's been
In 5th
posting
place.
things
Take that over
forever,
to
and I would love to get a best poser
competitor
award.
number
My gosh.
88,
And
Marcy
$250.
Tobias.
there's so many opportunities to be awarded at some of these shows because I'm sure she wasn't expecting
No.
to win $250.
I know.
As an amateur.
I'm like, give me the money.
You know?
In
I want the pro card,
4th
too.
place, take that over to competitor number 83, Holly Hirsch. All right, in
And,
3rd
you know,
place,
in this case, I
take that
think
over
that
to
83
competitor
beat
number
her out
86,
because of her
Sky
posing.
Miller.
Yeah.
That her back pose was pretty solid.
It was solid. So we got this. So 86 got rewarded muscularity.
Right.
Yep.
All right, in 2nd place, take that over to competitor number 90, Ayanna Talbot.
Number 90. Yep. This is the one you liked.
Yep.
So yeah, the best poser, his name is Rod. He goes by the_best_poser_award on social media on Instagram.
Everybody has their strengths, but everyone has their room to
So that
improve.
means in 1st place, y'all make some noise for competitor number 85,
let's talk about
Lindsay
delts for a moment,
Middleton.
right? Shoulders. They all have delts. You know, they're all lean. But let's talk about the roundness of 90s versus kind of like the sharpness of others. And so it's tricky. That's why you'll see some athletes pumping up backstage, focusing on shoulders to get the blood flow there to make it look a bit rounder.
Yeah.
I mean,
Great stance here.
Oh, and I love that model pose that she's doing. That's
Yeah.
not a mandatory pose. That is her own like presentation pose.
Yeah, and you know, we do practice coming
All
out
right.
and what
Let's
pose
get
are you
one
going
of
to hit when
just
you receive your
Lindsay out
trophy?
there.
You know, you want to hit something that's flattering
Thank
to you.
you,
And I feel
ladies.
like for
Let's
figure,
just get
a
a
side
picture with
pose, your
just
best
Lindsay.
side pose
Yeah.
is more flattering than a straight on front pose or that
Now
model
stay
pose
up
that
there,
she was
Lindsay.
doing is a
Stay
great
up there.
pose as well.
Where you going?
Yeah,
Where you
first
She's
going?
so excited. Look at her face. And I did see her backstage with her coach posing, and
Give us your favorite
I was
pose.
like, yep, she looks good. But I hadn't seen anybody else.
Incredible. Yes. I can't get over the fact that typically, again, we are our worst critics. We don't know who's going to show up. There's a lot of doubt that goes into the minds of these athletes. So it's nice to see people celebrating themselves.
All right, we're going into
on
figure
stage because it's like, yeah, you
novice.
did that. You had no idea who's going to show up here today.
Here we go. Ladies, listen up for your name and number.
Okay.
In 4th place, take that over to competitor number 88, Marcy Tobias.
All right, 88. That is our transformation
incredible
woman, as well as an amazing figure athlete, bodybuilder here, 50 years old. Her family and friends, you should be super proud of her. What a role model for other women.
In 3rd place, take that over
I'm
to
telling you, these
competitor
photos are gonna
number
be-
83, Holly Hirsch.
Look at her legs getting
I
cut up
know.
right now. I'm telling you,
She's
the
getting
longer you're on stage and the more you're holding those isometric poses,
Yes.
the more things come up. And this photo right here is going to be on a wall because
I know.
she's looking great.
All right. In 2nd place, take that over to competitor number 86, Sky Miller.
86, okay. So the judging is the same from category to category so far. We haven't had any flip-flops that I can find.
Yeah,
Yep.
true consistency.
But it does happen sometimes.
Yeah, it does.
Posing gets different. Again, people fill out. You see more muscularity.
And in 1st place, because she always likes to be in the middle, a.k.a. Miss Middleton Lindsay, competitor number 85.
85 is taking it away. Can she make a clean sweep and win the whole thing?
Let's tell the audience what a sweep is, Tina.
when you come to a show, your very first show, and you compete in debut, novice, open, all the categories, and you win them all. Clean sweep.
Sweep up all those.
It happens.
all
It
those
happens.
awards. It does.
And so
When
we
you're
all
that
train to
good.
win. We train to win.
Yep.
We eat to win. She's having an emotional moment. It's
I
hard.
think she understands that she's about to win.
All right, let's just get a photo with just Lindsay up there.
But you can see.
Thank you,
the
ladies.
difference.
Let's just
They're
get one of
all-
just
they all have their
Lindsay.
strengths, but she stands out.
She does
So
stand out.
if you're going to compete, it's up to you. Do you want to get a warm up and compete to have the experience
Yep.
and get the stage shows out of it, or do you want to come in like undeniable?
Right.
And frankly, that is a very impressive first timer.
It is.
Unreal.
It is.
You know.
But I still can't get over number 88. That weight loss transformation.
All right.
That's winning for me.
Yeah, because she gets to take that with her for the rest
We
of
are
her
going
life.
to go
I know her
into
health. And
our figure masters
you know,
over
to weigh that much, you
55.
typically
Y'all
have
make
a sort
some
of disordered
noise
relationship
for
with
Joyce
food, whatever. I'm a
Bentley.
mental health
She's
counselor,
our
by the
only
way, so I can speak
competitor.
on that. But
Y'all
not
can
just
get
speaking out of turn.
loud.
And so at this point now,
Get
just the
loud
idea
and proud.
that she can eat, and it's not. It doesn't have to be.
I don't know what Marcus is saying to her, but it's making her blush. It just looks so proud at the same time.
You know, the majority of us, of people in the country, struggle with their weight. You know, fad diets, yo-yo dieting, all this other stuff. And so to be in a position
All
where
right.
you have kept weight off, you know what to
And
do.
then we're
You don't
gonna
have to
bring
be
out
afraid of putting
masters
weight on
over
because you know you can take it
45.
off.
Right.
You know, man.
All right, in
And
second
then to have
place,
these memories,
bring
like,
that out to
you did
competitor
that.
number 88, Marcy Tobias.
Hey, Marcy. Yeah.
And in first place, make some noise for competitor number 82, Joyce Finley.
This is amazing.
And here again, I think in this case, again, 88 has more muscle on her frame.
She does.
But 82 had the posing.
She had the posing, and
You
so
know?
sometimes you can get outposed, even though you might not be as muscular, you know. And she had a great shape, too. Small waistline. I mean, she displayed it. Just like you said, she displayed it.
All right.
And that's the other
Let's
thing I really
get
love
one
about
for
bodybuilding is
figure
that they
masters
have
over
the
35.
different like classes. So
Here we
let's say
go.
you're an older
In
athlete, and you're like,
third
well, I don't think
place,
I'll be competitive in the
take
open.
that over to
Well, you can go ahead
competitor
and
number
compete in masters,
82,
people of the
Joyce
same
Finley.
age. And that way you can be competitive within your demographic, for lack of a better way
Right.
of putting it. You know?
Can't stop, won't stop.
So this is your figure masters, 35 plus.
Second place, take that over to
I love those
competitor number 90, Ayana
So
Tolbert.
Julie won first place here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
she
the
won
lady
her
from
ma-
France.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah,
So now she's an OCB.
she's an OCB pro.
So tell me about that, because normally I know, like, I guess with masters, because it's harder to fill, it's like a category of 3 or more.
Yeah, so with
And in first
figure,
place,
with masters
y'all
is
make
3.
some
You have to have 3 in
noise
that
for
category to
Julie
become a pro.
Mbe, competitor
And,
number 84.
Recently, they actually changed the guidelines where figure open is also 3 as well.
Recently this
Yeah,
happened.
very recently.
Oh,
Yep.
wow. Wow. Yeah, it kind of varies. You know, you have certain categories that are, I would say, saturated. You know,
Yes.
like men's physique, classic physique, which I'm happy about that. Bikini.
Let's
oh,
just
yeah.
get one of
How
Julie
could I
up
forget
there.
about
Thank
bikini?
you, ladies.
And so for that, you know, to earn your pro card, you need to have a class of at least 5.
Let's just get a photo with
You know?
just
And
Julie up
so
there. Thank you.
With
All right,
masters.
number 90 does not want to leave that stage. But yeah, so like you're saying,
I didn't mean to kick you off.
Smaller categories
good.
like figure,
All right, bring that music
bodybuilding,
down a little
the
bit,
harder
Jazz.
ones, women's physique. They're now 3.
All right, Julie.
And the rationale is like,
Julie,
because
can
there's
you
so
understand
few
me?
of them,
Can you
if
understand?
everybody waited until
I don't
there
know how
was
to speak
5 in
French.
a class, we would never
Okay.
No.
have a
So
pro
in-
class.
in-
We would,
in
you know,
French,
people would never be
How
able
do you
to
say
achieve that.
pro card?
He said,
I thought it was
say pro card?
special.
She said pro
Y'all
card.
make some
in
noise.
French-
She
in
got a
French.
pro card.
Awesome. Congratulations. All the way from France. That's awesome, Julie.
I know her husband's proud. You know, it's funny because they come all the time, competing all the natural shows, and I'll talk
Yes,
to
sir.
them both in English, and the husband will just stare at me like, uh-huh.
All right.
Because he speaks only French. She's
Right.
like the translator. So
We
it's-
have figure open.
Oh, snaps.
Okay.
We're only calling out the top 5.
Top 5. And for your master's pro
So
card
ladies,
and your open, you also
please
have to
listen out
submit
for
your
your name and
analysis
number. Here we
directly
go.
after this. They can't go anywhere other than to the bathroom.
Yeah,
to
there's
submit
a
a
fifth
submit a urine. We have
Take that over to
person there to collect that for
competitor
them.
number 86, Sky Miller.
Okay, this is 86.
And so this is top 5?
This is top 5.
Wow. Okay.
Yep. And we had...
She's very athletic. I'm not sure if the
7
audience
of us in
can
this
see
class.
that.
Very.
Yeah.
In 4th
A lot of
place,
muscle.
let's take that over to competitor number 82, Joyce Finley.
Okay,
But that's why they're so. Ooh. Oh wow! This is for open. Wow.
Yeah.
That back.
I know.
That
I
X-frame.
think it was for her. It was the posing and the presentation overall.
Yeah. Wow.
In 3rd place, let's take that over to competitor number 90, Ayana Talbert.
Yeah, and you know what's interesting?
Yeah, you did like
82
90.
beat out 86. And I think, like saying the presentation, because we were talking about
Yeah.
abdominal control and all of this.
I'm
and so
interested
92nd? No.
90 is 3rd. So I'm wondering, is Julie number 2? And then Lindsay, 85?
In 2nd place, take that over
Is it
to
84?
competitor number 84, Julie Embe.
Yep.
Wow.
But you know what? The judging has been the same. If you think about from category to category, when they've been mixed, as far as the numbers and the athletes in different classes, it's been the exact same in the judging. So I like it when it goes this way because no one's upset.
Yeah.
They're not wondering, well, how did she beat me in this category and I beat her
All
in the
right,
other
and
one?
in
It's all
first
the same.
I don't think that 90 and 84 were ever in the same class.
They weren't, but
For
like if you
figure
think about
open.
like when
For the 2025 OCB Captains
82
Cup.
and 84 in the same class, you know,
Is competitor
Joyce placed below her.
number
and the other one.
85, Lindsay Middleton.
There's your winner, making a clean sweep today. Lindsay Middleton from
Very
Tampa. She's a
excited to see-
first-time competitor.
I hope she does the York.
Oh, yeah. So Lindsay Middleton, she's a first-time competitor. She's a gymnast. She's a personal trainer for 6 years. She wants to shout out her coach, Jared, for believing in her and guiding her through this whole prep all the way up to stage. Jared, we saw you backstage with her. You did a phenomenal job getting her to this moment.
Yeah.
You both should be very proud. Congratulations.
All right, let's just get one of Lindsay up there. Thank you, ladies.
Listen, Tina, you are the professional here. I'm such a spectator. I mean, I'm doing commentaries
okay?
now, but this right here.
Is it very
Tina
overwhelming?
Johnson is the pro.
Can I make it like a
Well, I
little
mean, I
bit
got my
more
pro card to
overwhelming
figure 10
for
years
you?
ago. So,
You
I
just
mean,
won your pro
I know
card.
figure when I see it.
Right.
Congratulations.
So great. And she matches yet again.
I know.
These little
I
details.
know. And her suit is not, very elaborate, but it's perfect for her, especially for a first-time competitor. Sometimes you don't want to invest so much money on your first suit, first show. But now if you're going to the Jordan Cup, I'm telling y'all, your fans of Lindsay, she's going to want to sponsor for that new suit she's going to want to wear on that Jordan Cup
I
stage.
will
She's
say,
not going to want to
though,
wear this again.
No, probably not at the Jordan, no. But I will say, as a
some noise
tattooed
for
athlete,
Lindsay,
I like
y'all.
to stick to solid colors
Yes.
because it's just too busy.
Sometimes
So
it does
I
get
think
too
that's
busy.
great that she did a solid color.
Yeah.
But to your point, she could still do a solid color and have it blinged out. And
All
you
right.
deserve it, girl.
Before we bring the next
Somebody get
category out,
Lindsay a
what
new
we are
suit
going to do is we're going to
coming
take a
out. She's gonna retire
5-minute
this one.
break just for the judges. So
Okay,
go
okay.
grab some Qdoba. If you were that black truck, you better be moving that thing.
This show is going amazing. I mean, from the MC to the music to the audience, these fans are just amazing. So they're getting ready to take a little bit break, but this is just such a fun show. I love coming here. I was here the first year, and then you were here last year doing commentary, and then we're back together doing it together. What is your favorite part about bodybuilding?
Well, first, let's see. That's a great question. I mean, cake. No. No, for real. But glutes, just seeing well-muscled people because, I love training and all of that, but there are certain details that you only see in bodybuilding.
Yep.
Yep. Like I was saying earlier, Gen Pop is always like, oh, you lift, and they'll flex with their elbows low, and I'm like, lift those elbows up, or they just, I don't know. So bodybuilding, the fact that you get into the fine details of things, so that's what I love across the board is just like when people are training for something specific and you can see it, that's really impressive. And then the other part that I love is I love the camaraderie.
Yes.
You know, it's such a weird niche sport. Like, I remember when I first started competing and someone told me that you got to get naked with other people and get sprayed and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just like, what? They were like, not that I mind, but it was just like, this is a whole normal part of this. You know, get naked. Might need to bend down a little bit too to get sprayed. It's just like,
but it's
crazy.
part of the process, you know.
It's like an initiation or something. You know, we're in a fraternity here of muscles, glutes, and spray tanning everybody.
Yeah.
So that as well. It is like a fraternity.
It is. I mean, it's a culture. It's a lifestyle. You know, I got started because I was borderline diabetic. I was overweight. I had high cholesterol, and I had hypertension.
Oh, wow.
And so I hired a trainer to train me. This is before I was ever a trainer. But I was a competitive athlete in college and things like that, and becoming a mom and all that. I lost myself. And so having now these, not diseases, but just conditions that were going to, like, ultimately slow my life down. And so I went to a show just like this and I sat in the audience, and I was like, I love this. I don't know what this is, but I love it because I did feel like, well, I don't know if I want to get in a bikini on stage and someone to judge my body, like after I've had 2 kids. But when I saw it, I was like, I love it. And then from that moment on, about 15 years ago, I was just like, I'm in this. You're not going to pry me away from this sport at all. And so being able to help other people see that and come out of different, like, health conditions or relationships that are bad or drug addiction. Sometimes people, quit drugs to become a bodybuilder. And so, they feed that passion to a different way, which is a healthier way. And
hashtag natty.
Yes. And so that's what I was getting ready to lead to. Like, OCB really believes in all natural bodybuilding competitions. So the people that win their pro cards today, they not only took a polygraph test before they got on stage. If they win their pro card, they also have to submit a urinalysis. And then when they become pro, they have random urinalysis tests. So I could almost bet you today there's going to be a pro athlete that's sitting probably at the judges' table or on staff somewhere that's also going to get a random urinalysis. So we really believe in that.
So question about you, because I know you more for your posing reputation.
Yes.
You know, so it's interesting to hear that you were an athlete. What kind of athlete? Because the fact that you went from health conditions and watching a show and getting sucked into being as good as you are with posing, where did you have a natural propensity for posing? Were you like a dancer? Like what?
Well, I used to model. And I still do, but I used to model as a child and as a teenager. And then I ran track, but that was my sport. So I loved running track, and also I was a competitive cheerleader. And only being the only woman of color or child of color on the team, I had to perform and make an amazing performance. And so, again, with bodybuilding, it just all came together.
It all
I'm
came
like,
together
this is
for
modeling
you.
And fitness together.
Yeah,
it's a fitness beauty pageant. I'm here for it.
Yeah, for real.
I'm here for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So that's how it started.
Oh gosh, I wanted to talk about the fact that we're going to get into wellness, but as far as my background, I had no athletic background whatsoever.
Okay.
I was obese as a child. I weighed 200 pounds at like 12.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I started being like a bicycle commuter. That's how I got these legs. Out of necessity because I didn't have a car. You know what I'm saying? But then I developed quads.
Right. Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's a lot of volume. And then honestly, how I got into bodybuilding is I saw like a Cirque du Soleil show and how strong those are gymnasts, and gymnasts are built out, and they were moving and dancing. They were moving and they were so coordinated. They were muscular. So I went to like one of those classes because I heard that was a thing you could do, like Lyra or aerial hoop. And I realized I didn't have the upper body strength to do the thing. So then I started training.
Yeah.
And then I got into programming, and that's the thing when people say, how do I lose weight? I'm like, you need to get you on a program. Like, I don't know what else to tell you.
You need a coach.
You want to wing it, and it's going to take you like 5 years or more, and you're not going to be impressive. Or you could get a coach and a program and follow it, because that was what sucked me into bodybuilding was full body programming, 4-day splits, a 5-day split, and then the progressive overload, and then seeing my physique change, and then I got a coach, and I literally said to the coach, because I didn't really know if I wanted to compete, but a lot of the women that I started following on IG were figure competitors.
Okay.
And I loved their off-season look. I was like, dude, shoulders, legs, booty, the whole nine. And I was like, I want to look like an off-season figure competitor.
Love it.
And that's how I got into it. And eventually I got so dialed in, and they were like, you should compete.
Yeah. Yeah.
So did the thing,
and there you go. And I love it because now it's two different perspectives. I've been an athlete since I was 5 years old, and you weren't an athlete, and we're both professional bodybuilders. So But I love this sport. Absolutely love it. I do want to take time to kind of shout out our sponsors a little bit.
Yeah.
Again, Chula Fitness.